Hi, Candice.
Hey.
It's Sunday.
I know.
How does that make you feel?
I mean, awesome, because I'm here about to play this. I've only played this game once before, and I really enjoyed it, so I'm, like, stoked to play it. And also, I have not been here since the King's Dilemma, probably.
It's been 2 years.
Our last King's Dilemma.
Yeah, which we need to finish that campaign at some point.
Yeah,
We did, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a great game.
I don't remember anything about what the board state was.
No,
like.
I don't
can't wait
remember
to start
any of
back
the
up.
story or anything. But
I mean, I've posted 4 videos from it. I have 2 of them in the can. Actually, if I just finish those videos, then you can watch them and be caught up.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
That's true. We can just watch the videos to catch up.
There you go.
The correct answer, by the way, was scared. These are the Sunday
Scaries.
It is the like
traditional.
log on line that I never prep anyone on and just see what
See what they come up with.
I don't know. Like, I haven't been getting Sunday Scaries in a while.
No.
I think I'm just, yeah.
Just, like,
It's because
acclimated.
time
Works
doesn't mean
good.
anything
It
anymore.
works good. Works good. It's busy. It's chaotic. It's crazy. But I kind of thrive on that. So yeah.
Last Sunday was if I hit the right one, there's got.
And
was
also,
the
I
day
live in
before
the
Kyle started a new
moment.
job.
I'm living in the moment. I'm not thinking about.
Oh,
what's
so you just
happening
never
Monday. Yeah.
worry about
That's
like
what it is.
what day is tomorrow? Who knows? Who knows?
The power
It's all
of
nebulous
now.
now.
We'll deal with that
Power
when the
of
alarm
now.
clock goes off tomorrow. We'll
Exactly.
figure that out.
Exactly. And I'm like, ah.
Kyle started a new job since last Sunday Scaries.
I did. I feel like I will not be as scared as I was last Sunday until I get actually onto assignment, and then I'll have another Sunday Scaries.
Oh yeah, because it was just
last
like
week.
orientation and
Yeah, it's
training. all
orientation.
week,
And
yeah.
it's going to be more training and just getting caught up with the way that things are expected that we do.
Yeah.
Are you commuting into an office?
No,
or just
I'm work from home for right
Okay.
now, but my position has the potential to be 50% travel, so
Okay.
we'll see. I have
Yeah.
my first travel already booked actually for mid-April, but that's just a kind of like a big onboarding networking event for all the new hires, and that's in Texas.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't think I actually introduced or said the names of either of you two.
Don't worry. That's maybe missing.
They don't
Go
have
right
cool
through
colored
it.
hair like
Well,
us.
hold up.
That's true.
We
That's
don't
true.
need
Yeah,
that.
yeah. We've got
This is the
the
brunette side, and this is the everything else
Everything
side.
else.
the color camera angle and the boring camera angle. Yeah.
Fair.
Hold on,
Fair.
let me just light my hair with these LEDs.
There we go. Yeah, the sign one. You know, I've got a cabinet full of hair dye. I've told you you're welcome to it anytime, Kyle.
Yeah, I think I need to make it at least like to some sort of 10-year mark with the company before I start doing some crazy shit.
If you say so.
Yeah.
If you're watching this on Twitch, finding us for the first time, or joining us, thank you. Optimal Play is primarily a YouTube channel where we actually edit our videos instead of the mess that this is going to be, and have playthroughs of all different games and kind of deep dive conversations.
It's naturalistic here. It's not a mess. This is just the
Organic.
table experience. Yeah.
Yes.
We're just talking and playing, just like
Yeah.
everybody does.
That's fair.
That's what I do.
Yeah, we do playthroughs on there and deep dives into some of our favorite games. Reviewing cards, that kind of thing. So follow us on YouTube. That would be great, and on Twitch, and all the other places.
Yep.
Everywhere.
I know. You never actually introduced us, so I'm going to introduce myselff.
Yeah.
You
Did I still
you
not?
mentioned it. Yeah.
You mentioned it,
then
then
you
just moved on.
Skated right
I
over
got
it.
I got distracted by hair color talk.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm Christian. I've been on the YouTube side a few times. I don't think I've ever been on a Twitch stream before in any serious sense. So hi.
Maybe
Yeah.
playing Netrunner.
Oh, probably on
Yeah,
Netrunner.
yeah, we streamed Netrunner a
Okay,
couple
yeah, that's
times.
fine. Yeah.
That's fine.
And
Kyle's been on most Sunday Scaries
yeah,
lately.
I've basically been the co-host at this point. At
Sure.
least of the Twitch channel. I
We'll
have
see.
the keys on my desktop computer, so I Twitch stream
That's-
without him quite a bit.
That's true. I made the mistake of giving the intern the password.
Yeah, no, it's been great. We have a lot of fun on my side of Optimal Play.
This is the
Sometimes we
serious side.
show up here and it's fine, I guess.
So I haven't figured out how to how to straddle this line. Like, I guess I'll say to the camera. Sometimes if these videos or if these streams are fun, we upload them to YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, join us on twitch.tv/optimalplay to catch us live every Sunday.
I feel like this is
and
going to be a bad
other
one,
times.
though. This one's not
It
going
could
to
be.
YouTube. I got a vibe.
This
you know?
one, I don't know. I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be
You think so?
awesome.
Okay.
We'll see.
I'm sandbagging the expectations at the beginning so that when it's a really good
When
one,
it's a hit.
yeah,
It
Christian
work.
wasn't even trying.
This is a fun bunch.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna
Well-
make YouTube.
Well, why don't you tell us what we're playing then?
We are playing A War of Whispers. Do we have the box cover?
No, you left it
all the way
across
over
the room.
there.
Okay.
Wait.
Just
Fill time.
Fill time.
I'm gonna read
Hello, my darling.
the
Wait,
intro.
here it is.
It can
War
just
of
have
Whispers.
it can have my chair.
Nice.
That's nice of you.
So, here's the deal.
Here.
5 mighty empires are at war for the world. Their banners flying boldly, they march towards glory. These little wooden cubes are their banners. The ferocity of the bear. Where's the bear?
Is it this one?
It's either this
One of them is a bear.
Oh, it looks like a lion.
The
to
pride
me.
of the lion. There we go.
Oh, okay, so that's the bear.
The endurance of the horse.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
The reach of the eagle.
That's that one.
And the power of the elephant.
Elephant.
Tusks.
Oh, tusks.
Yes, here we go.
Okay, the bear
So
looks
which
like
one's
a
the bear?
wolf. That looks like
Oh,
a
that
wolf.
does
I
look
guess
like a
that's
wolf.
the bear. It kind of looks like a Game of Thrones
This
wolf.
card does have
a bear.
It does
on
look
it.
like
people
Star
riding
Power.
bears, so
Oh, okay, it's perfect.
Thank you.
right?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
can
the
totally
ferocity
make
of the
that
bear. Come the dawn, the world will be remade, and one empire will rule them all. Dun 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 dun. So basically, this is A War of Whispers. There are these 5 factions that are at war, and unlike traditional area control games where we would be kind of each controlling one of these factions, we have the opportunity to control them all because we are each our own secret societies gambling on the outcome of this war.
Classic.
gambling like
Yeah.
for.
Are you allowed to have gambling on this channel?
Oh yeah, it's
Shut it
preferable,
down.
Yeah, no.
Legally,
Okay.
no. Culturally, yes.
So
So wait, are we gambling for fun?
no,
Okay.
Do you
we're
ever?
This is very
gambling for
serious.
victory.
Yes.
Duh.
Presumably,
Duh.
like I'm looking at my character sheet, right, and like there's like a dude here in a cloak, and like people are offering themselves to him. So I guess if I win, it's like
Oh.
more people put on the right cloaks and come offer themselves. to
Oh,
me.
yeah,
they're
I-
drinking out of bowls over here, so like that bowl gets
I'm
passed
breaking
around.
in people's old white
Yeah.
dudes with white beards' houses and just threatening them.
Yeah.
As you should.
I see that like there's an old man sitting in a throne and then 2 people in the shadows whispering to him, and I assume
Yeah.
that what's happening is I am the shadowy people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Not the
yeah.
ruler.
So-
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, at setup, we get these little player sheets, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loyalty tokens, all corresponding to the 5 different factions. So during setup, what we need to do is we're going to flip these all over and shuffle them up really good. Shuffle them up.
Okay.
And then you're going to place them on each space on your player board. So you don't know which faction is where when you're
okay.
placing them.
I just want, for the viewers at home who might not be able to read the tiny handwriting on this, not only are there these 5 slots, they all are labeled thematically as ranging from opposed to devout.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you know, some of these factions really hate us, and some of these factions really love us.
So,
Or
yes.
we to them.
We,
Or
to,
yeah.
them.
Or is
We
that-
to them.
It's our loyalty to them. Okay.
So we're going to be playing 4 rounds, and basically the way you score victory points in this game is going to be at the end of the game, depending on how many cities each faction controls, you're going to score based on the modifier of which slot that token is in your board. So, for example, and let me point out on the map, these big chunky boys here are cities. So, for each city that a given faction controls, and that means having 1 or more pieces there, or if it's your faction's home color border, you automatically control it if there are
By
no
default.
opposing pieces there. But, yeah, so this is a bad example. Let's put this here. So, at the end of the game, the green faction, well, elephants, I guess, control 1 city, let's just say.
Look at that.
If I have the green faction token on my player board in the devout section, I'm going to get 4 points because it's 4 times however many cities the green faction controls. Alternatively,
And sorry, it's
Yep.
it doesn't matter how the pieces are for who controls it, but it is 1 city.
yes, it's
to
just
the team
1
that
city.
can-
but we
okay.
could say
so,
this.
So that's not 2 for green.
So
that
this
would be-
is
okay.
2 cities right now that green controls. And let's say green is here on my board. Can that be seen?
If you slide your
Okay, let me
Scooch
slide
it,
it in a
scooch
little
it.
mat
bit.
up a little bit.
North, slide it. Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Am I
Yeah,
on
there
there?
we go. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, here are the 5 different slots, and here are how they score. And right now, we've randomly placed one of each of these factions tokens here, we're going to be able to take a peek before we start the game. So we know, so we know our motivation.
I was definitely going to ask that. We just get to look at them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we just randomly place them so that, you're not setting them a certain way, but then you can look at them.
Okay.
You can peek on your own.
I was envisioning you having to like earn peaks or something, like there not being a mechanic that you gradually find out where they are.
So at the end of the game, if my green token is here, and it's worth 2 points because it's they control 2 cities, times 0. So if it's in this slot, I get 0 for that.
Yeah, that's not great.
If it's here, it's times -1, so I get -2 points for having green control 2 cities. If it's here, it's times 4, so I would get 8 points for green. So that is how the scoring works. That is how you get points.
Okay.
Now, what we're going to be doing over 4 rounds is we're going to be placing out our counselors on the board, which are these little pieces. Pretend they're like somewhat like a worker placement a little bit. We're going to take turns placing out tokens on various spots on the board, okay? And then after we have done that with 2, in the first round, after the first round, we're going to all remove 1 first and then add 2 more.
Oh.
So it's going to be a gradual.
Remove 1 of our own?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm going to double check that, but yes, I'm pretty sure it's 1 of your own. But yeah, so at the beginning of the game, we're just going to put out 2, but like 1 at a time.
Over the course of the game, it'll increase.
Over the course of because then we'll pull back 1, add 2 more, kind of, on all of these spaces around the map. And after we've done that, and that is this retrieve and deploy agents, after we've done that, then we're going to start, after you've placed all the agents, we're going to start going through each action space, boom, 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 and resolving for each one faction at a time.
Interesting.
Yes, and a really interesting thing about this game is, let's say, for example, after we did our placement, like, only Brandon went to the bear zone here.
My favorite
if only Brandon goes to the bear zone, when this action starts, he is going to get to decide what happens. So every space is going to resolve, but the person, if there's not one here, and let's get a better example. So if I'm here, I get to do one of these 2 things, and I'll tell you what they all mean in a minute, but I would get to pick one of these. Then nobody's here, so the person to the right in the same section will get to choose what happens for this.
Got it.
And then if there's nobody after, then it does it to the right of it. It doesn't get resolved.
Got it. So there's a hierarchy to it as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Which makes sense because if you're looking at the theme, there's 4 titles here. I assume the people we're influencing and they increase in scope.
Right.
So there's sheriff, steward, marshal, chancellor. So if you're the chancellor and nobody else is there, you get to pick everything because you're at the top of the pyramid.
Correct. And then there's a supply phase that happens in between each faction, and supply is just checking. Hey, for this faction, every region on the board, every space on the board, cannot have more than 4 cubes, which are banners in this game. Unless it has a farm. If you have a farm, you can have 6 because you have some more food for your people.
Right, that makes sense.
You gotta feed those banners.
Yeah, so you would check supply. So supply is only checked there. So meaning throughout this whole phase, there could be 5 pieces in here.
Sure.
That's totally legit. So then you check supply, and then you go through and you do the same thing for the rest of the
And the actions are all the same for each faction, correct?
They're all going to be, I think, the same.
They look the same.
I think they are. They're slightly different. They're slightly different.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like
But,
these 2 stewards do different things. Yeah.
They're slightly different, but you'll see they all kind of do the same thing.
Sure.
So I will start with, what's a great place to point on the screen? I guess I'll go to the blue zone up here. So up here, you have 2 choices for actions. Anytime you see this icon, it means a banner, which is a cube. So this means you can put a banner out onto the map. So here's the supply for every area with a farm that this faction controls.
Right.
So right now, this faction controls 1 farm, and they control this, even though they don't have pieces there because it's their homeland.
Yep.
So they control 2 farm spaces. So you would be able to place 2 banners.
1 on each of those farms?
No, you can place them anywhere. Let me double check that. I think it has to be within the region. I'll double check that. But yeah, you can place 2, or you can attack.
Right.
So attacking.
Oh, it's one or the other of the 2.
Yes, you're gonna pick
let's
one
say. Okay.
action. And I'll tell you what attacking is in a second. It's really simple. This one means for every 2 farms, you get to draw a card, a faction card. Okay, so when I taught this game the first time, this is where I messed up. I was telling Brandon, like, it's the kind of game where you should make sure everybody's familiar with the kind of things that these cards have before we start playing.
fair.
Kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's just take a look at some of the cards real quick. So you would, if you were doing a card action, draw a card from wherever you're doing this, and you'll have this card in your hand. And at the end of the round, you're only going to be able to have 5 cards in your hand, just FYI. But these cards they have like 3, I think they all have 3 different things you can do with them. And these can be played immediately before you take your action, during, or immediately after. So they're pretty much on your turn, play the cards. They have a cost here. And this is the amount of cards with matching the symbol that you'll need to discard.
Oh.
So
your cards are
so you
both
can always
fuel.
just do the top ability and just discard it because that pays for that.
And is that symbol, is that like the faction? Is it basically you have to discard cards like of the same faction?
Yes,
to pay
yeah.
for it?
So
Okay.
like if you look in this deck, it's
Okay.
But you see this one, if you want to do this ability, you have to discard one of these
Oh.
and this.
Intriguing.
So this is 2
There are
cards.
reasons to cross factions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
But this card, but yeah, the card itself that you're playing
counts as
counts
one.
as your cost. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so and it's certain things like you can add a banner to your attack, add 3 banners to your attack,
Wow.
add 3 friendly banners to any one city. So you're able to do some tricky things with manipulating what's on the board with these cards. Let me just check here and then I'll reshuffle, see if there's anything else. Move 1 army of the active empire to any other region it controls.
Oh, wow. So you can just bounce them around.
You can bounce them around.
And you could do that, like, if you had an attack coming and you had that card in
Yeah.
hand, you might
And-
say, I'll
and-
use this card to teleport them
I'm sorry.
somewhere they can attack from.
Of the active empire, so like this is a horse, a
Right.
brown group card,
So
but
let's
it can
say
be played
you're-
during another turn.
Right.
Okay.
So just because this is a horse card doesn't mean I can only play it when I'm taking an
horse is
action here.
action.
I can play this card anywhere. I could be
sense.
taking I could be over here doing it on my turn and say, I'm going to play this card. And yeah.
Yeah.
But this particular card says the active empire, which is the one that's being triggered right now. So
Right. That makes
so
sense.
just saying, like, there's some
They break a lot of the
there's
rules
some
of,
slick
like, the actions
things you can
take.
do with these
Yeah.
cards.
Interesting.
Yeah. So there are a lot of spaces that are going to let you pick up cards based on the amount of something on the map.
So, and then just as a for instance, this one here, right, it says one card,
just draw
period,
a card.
just one card.
Yep.
Whereas this is 1 card per 3 farms that you have.
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
And yep.
Or 2 banners. in that case,
Or
right?
you
Yeah.
could just place 2 banners.
Yeah.
Yeah, and exactly. So there are lots of different ways to get. So the other thing to get the cards, but the other thing I didn't point out on the map. So you have the farms, you have the cities, and then you have forts. Forts. There are going to be some things that say, place banners per forts controlled. But forts are kind of help you with defense for when you're being attacked.
Sure.
Let's do a little example. Let's say we had 3 here, and we were taking the attack action with the green faction. These guys move into an adjacent space. These are all dead.
Oh.
They
Sure,
kill each
there's
other.
another
one.
Now, it's just a 1-to-1
Okay.
combat hit.
Easy.
Now green controls the space.
Makes sense.
But let's do a different example.
Are these those are just starting banners? Is that all
Yeah,
of
that's
those-
just where
that
they
icon is
start.
on the board? Okay.
Yeah. So let's do a different example. Pretend these greens were here, and green's taking an attack action. There's a fort here. So when they move in, this one is automatically killed by the fort. Then they kill each other.
Oh, and that can be a thing, is that everything is wiped out?
Yes. Yes.
Sure. Horrible battles.
Yeah. Also, let's see what else. This is the swap icon. Let me double check that, please. But you can see, like, most of the spaces are place a certain amount of tokens.
Place tokens,
Place
draw
tokens.
cards, and I mean, I think, or do an attack.
Yeah.
And attacking is always just moving into an adjacent land.
Yeah,
and trading.
Yeah, and when you're adding, and you cannot attack a space that doesn't have cubes. So you can't be like, I'm doing attack.
Interesting.
That's not.
Oh, so you can't use
No.
cannot use an attack
You
To
can't
move.
invade
No.
land,
Interesting.
yeah.
No. But when you're adding, you can add to any region that faction controls.
Got it.
So, if green controlled this space and I'm doing an action where I'm adding, I can add them here. Or I can add them to any green space. So that's how the adding goes. And then I just wanted to double check.
Any green space that's not controlled by another faction.
Right. Exactly, because if somebody else took control of it,
Then
your
even
homeland.
the border is
Okay.
still gone.
Oh, yes. This is swap this agent with any other position within this council. Then immediately take... So you can pretty much, if you go here,
Take
you
any
can
action you
swap.
want.
If you decide to take this, you could swap. But it has to be... Yep. It has to have some a space for you to be.
So got it. Okay. So you can't replace someone else's token, but you can move it down wherever you want.
Wow.
So high power, and it seems like there's a swap in the Chancellor of everything, which makes sense.
Yeah,
so
they
it's
all
like
have
when you're the
that.
Chancellor, you can literally choose any unoccupied action to take.
Yeah, I'm not sure I super grok.
So like let me give
Wait, you immediately take that action?
Yes.
Oh,
so when you
okay,
take
okay.
this swap, you're basically swapping it with any other position within this council. So you could be like, I'm going to take this, and you swap. And that is resolved, and then you keep going.
So there has to be a thing to swap with. It can't be open, is what it seems.
With any other... It says with any other position within this council.
Oh, so
I don't
so
think
it
it needs to... I think
Seems
you
like
could
if it's empty, just the
this
Chancellor
is technically the
becomes
position,
empty.
right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
So basically, like, could you do something? So the spider would resolve this action because you're the Chancellor. You would resolve this, this, and
then
then
you get to
this,
that.
and you could like do this one again.
I think so.
That makes sense.
Or you could swap with that
With
one,
the
yeah.
spider.
It
Yeah.
says
That's pretty
any other
powerful.
position, yeah.
So Chancellor is super powerful at the trade-off of you don't get to go first on that Empire's
Right.
round. So
Yeah.
everybody else
Right.
who's going earlier might mess with whatever plans you have for that Empire.
Yep, and then I think, attacking is just adjacent region.
So, supply. If
Yeah.
you're over supply, who chooses which cubes to remove?
Oh, that is a good question
Yeah,
that
that's
I
right.
don't know the answer to right now.
Yeah.
Spoken
So,
like someone who's played too much of the Game of
if there are
Thrones
more than
board.
4, you just return excess to the spy. It doesn't say.
Sorry,
There are
what
more
was the
than 4,
question?
return excess.
who chooses which
Oh,
ones to return?
well, it's no choice, right? Because like if this space has over 4, you're just taking one
it's
back.
per territory.
Yeah,
not
it's
the
per
whole map.
territory. That's why.
Okay.
Oh,
Got it.
Yeah,
That makes
so if
more
any
sense.
space, it just
And if the
comes
space has
off.
a farmland, then that space can support up to 6.
The
Yes.
space itself.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understood.
Now I
I was
get
like,
it.
this
Right.
seems like it's gonna,
That's what I- yeah,
die
no.
immediately.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yes. Okay, great.
So then we pretty much would get and say, okay, that's the end of round 1.
Yep.
So we discard down to 5 cards.
Yep.
And then this is where, in turn order, we can expose and swap loyalties.
Got it.
So when we
Oh.
randomly place these tokens at the beginning, depending on how the things evolve,
You might be like, oh,
you
my
might
faction
want
sucks.
to do a swap.
My Empire's getting its ass
Yeah.
kicked.
Exactly.
I would like them to be opposed.
And when you do a swap, the 2 tokens that you swap are locked and turned face up. So everybody knows your motivation.
Yeah, that's super
Oh,
important.
they're turned face up, so they're known, and you cannot
And you
swap them
cannot
anymore?
swap anymore.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
You can swap
So
other
you can
ones.
be like, oh, Brandon is devout
Yeah.
to this one. Let's trounce that.
yeah, so we pretty much play 4 rounds.
Okay.
And we
Resolving
just-
all these actions.
Yep.
And then is the scoring at the end of the game is just the cities times multipliers, or are there any cards or any other surprises that are like
I don't
end
think
game
so.
points? Or, okay.
But I'm gonna double check. The game ends after the 4th turn. Blah, blah, blah. Reveal all loyalty tokens and score them. The person who scores the most points is the winner.
I love it.
If 2 players are tied, then the player that swapped loyalty the least wins.
Oh.
So the person who has the least revealed loyalty token.
Oh,
Yeah.
and if players are still tied, the player with the most Empire cards in hand
Oh.
Oh, so hand
So
size is a
having-
tiebreaker. Okay.
cards.
You. Oh, I guess
Still top
Endgame is on the board right before discard, so I guess
Yep.
in the 4th round you don't discard down to 5 either.
Yeah, you stop immediately.
that
You
makes
stop
sense.
immediely.
So
So
you could have
like
you could have
8
12 cards in your
yeah.
hand for the tiebreaker. Yeah. Okay.
That's funny.
Yeah.
If you suspect
that your
it'll come
strategy?
down, yeah,
It is.
alright.
Yep. My
Okay.
my
Feels
goal
like
is
having
to
12 cards at the end of the game might mean like you
Okay.
missed out on quite a bit of opportunity.
All right, yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
I'm excited.
Yeah. No, so like I remember now I watched the Shut Up and Sit Down review of this game and it was interesting to me because I'm not typically a war game person because I don't like conflict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
Well, this is like you're not conflicting with directly with each other.
Yeah, which
You're
is
just
great.
pushing other people to conflict.
Yeah.
So
on
I
your
really
behalf.
like that idea, and I also like the idea that I think the review said it comes in around like hour and a
Yeah,
half.
it's
Yeah.
not a long
Which is
game.
like,
yeah.
I tend to, I mean, I love like, heavy hitting strategy games where I take, 4 hours to play, but like, there is something to be said about a great 1 hour high
Right.
and tight game.
Yep.
Yeah. So first round, we're only putting out 2 of our agents, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and we
So-
each. So I'm gonna be first. So I'll put 1.
Oh
on
yeah,
the table.
that's what I wanted to double check. I'm pretty sure we go around doing one at a time.
Yeah, I
Each
can't
player
imagine.
removes, and then okay.
Why do we have
Otherwise,
so
the
many
last
agents?
player would have
We have
Because-
like 9
much
each.
power.
You're all right. So we play 4 rounds, right? We're putting 2 out. Then we're gonna take 1 off.
So we'll go up to 5 over the course of the normal game, and I assume there's cards that will mess
no.
with it, right?
Yeah.
That could put.
That makes sense,
Push
yeah.
things in.
God, okay, I gotta see
I'm
who I
just
care about.
checking
Who am I rooting for?
Starting.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
So 1 agent at a time. Yep.
Yep, okay.
Does Brown not start with any banners?
Just the 2. I swear.
I'm looking
saw...
in Brown's region and not seeing them. You had 2 cubes here, but I think
Oh,
those like yellow
those
to
must
me.
be
Yeah.
yellow.
So Brown starts with nothing.
With nothing
And green
whatsoever.
starts with
That's
every-
pretty
well,
wild.
Yeah.
That makes sense because if you look at like the Browns distribution, it's pretty.
Isn't it
it's on
always
the
that way,
outskirts
huh?
and it has a bunch of cities.
Yeah.
So it starts
Interesting.
with a whole bunch of cities already.
They're nomads. They're the horse people.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
They're Rohan.
Yeah, basically. Okay.
They don't even get a. Man, they don't
Take
even
a
get
peek at
strong
your
start.
things though.
Yeah, I did.
first.
I had to figure out who I care about.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say out loud.
Please.
My concern is easy cities, and I don't want anyone to be able to easily get a city. So I'm looking. This is from too much time playing Game of Thrones. Any opportunity for other people to get cities stresses me out. So I'm going to be making it as hard as possible for
Well,
you guys to
yellow
get cities.
already started with one, so you
Well,
better.
and
they're also
red
thrash-
starts with
thrash
one as
them.
well.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
So I'm worried about yellow and red.
I mean, like all of them starts with at least one city.
Brown starts with. Well, I guess
No.
all the ones
Well,
in their
This,
territory.
oh,
yeah, that's
this.
true.
I guess
Blue has a city.
That's
that's
true,
right because
because
they're
they
considered to
have-
control it if there's no
Yeah.
banners in.
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
their
So they
land.
have the
Okay,
city.
yeah.
They're just defended.
Right.
And interestingly, the potentially the most easiest that's not the word.
Try
The
that.
most easily defendable city is the one with the least cities. Blue has only one way to get it, and you have to go through, march through all
That's
of
true.
Blue's territory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Huh.
On the flip side, because you can't just move your dudes into neutral territory, they have to have cubes there. Brown is pretty well defended until someone starts putting cubes out. But if
Wouldn't say
Brown
that,
doesn't
yeah.
put cubes out, they can't take anything. Like their
I feel like
default
there
territory-
has to be ways to,
Oh, I'm
to
sure
there's-
deploy
Yeah.
without fighting.
That's true. Oh, you can deploy without fighting. I think even with these base actions.
Deploying goes to
It's
your home,
Your
a
home
place
area.
you control,
Yeah,
a place
yeah,
you
yeah.
control.
But I was saying, even as an aggressor,
There's
I bet
gotta
there's
be.
cards
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure
Oh,
there's
yeah, there's
cards.
moves you
gonna be
into
yeah.
Well, let's find out, I
unoccupied
guess.
or
Okay.
Start playing.
Are we starting? Are we going
I
in?
So
think
yeah,
so.
so now we're
Yeah.
just gonna move that little one
We wanna-
token
do we
through,
get these
so we
guys
keep
to
track of where
shuffle?
we are.
Retrieve and deploy agents. There's nothing to retrieve.
Okay, I'm going in. I am going to start as Chancellor of Yellow. Why not?
Chancellor.
Just seems it's a cool title.
It is.
Yeah.
I should probably check one.
I'm gonna follow suit. Yeah, I'm gonna follow suit and be the Chancellor of Red. Or not be the Chancellor, but whisper in the ear of the
That's
Chancellor.
true. Yes, you are not the Chancellor. You're just
I'm just
you're just feeding him
informant.
bowls.
Yeah,
of
I'm just
rat
like
soup.
here, have some
Interesting.
poison. I mean, good, delicious things.
Time roller in the chat. Hi. We are
Hello.
quasi, I guess, Candice and... Have you played this, Kyle?
I've never played
You haven't.
this,
You've just
no.
seen videos. Okay.
I just saw the one Shut Up and Sit Down review many years ago.
Yeah.
No, we are War of Whispers newbies, and so we're not playing. This is not an expansion. We're not using an
this
expansion
is
here, right?
base
Yeah,
game,
okay.
Base game to
retail version.
Yep.
Let's do it. Over to Brendan.
Brandon, yeah.
Who do you want to whisper to? Quietly and maybe seductively.
It's always seductive. Like a whisper. You can say anything in a whisper and it's seductive.
Yeah.
I'll become.
Like and subscribe.
I'm seduced. I'll be the green.
I don't know if this
The
is the right
green
place.
whisperer?
I'll be the chancellor of the X's.
The elephants.
Right. Yeah, I have to get rid of our pictures for a second to see ourselves. And by the way, I didn't want to interrupt Candice's explanation before, but our friend Hector was in chat.
What up, Hector?
Hi, Hector.
Okay, cool. All right, my turn.
Your turn.
Mm-hmm.
No pressure.
Yeah. Let's see. I think I am gonna influence the elephants.
I figured that this would happen on the second time around the table, that we start snaking each other's like bonus actions. I didn't expect it to happen on the first time around.
Yeah, let's
I'm
make
gonna
things
chancellate the horses.
Chancellate.
Chancellatize, I think.
Ah, yes. I think that's...
I'm sorry, you're right.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the correct word. Let's see. What do I want to do? I'm interested in consorting with some lions.
This isn't
Do I want to be the steward? Or
It
the
doesn't go
marshal?
like around once and then back the other way. I feel like going last is at least in the early game going last.
I disagree
is-
though because you get to snipe the second from top position and get everything under it.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like going last is an advantage.
Oh,
for
it's a big.
everything.
I think it's a big
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah.
well, we're all gonna get a chance because it'll pass
There's
around.
4 rounds and it just goes
Yeah.
around each time. I assume this passes clockwise.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Where'd you go? I was not paying.
I
attention. There we go.
stewarded the
Stewarded
lions.
the lions. Okay.
Can I flip your token?
No.
Fine.
Well, no one has given any love to the bears yet.
Yeah. The bears.
Or the horses have some spider love.
Yeah.
Spider love.
Spider love.
I love it.
Sorry, who does the chancellor role if there's no one in it?
No one.
No one.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't get activated.
Because I'm like, if I take the blue chancellor, is Candice just gonna snipe me on that one too?
Maybe.
And if so, then do I like
Maybe.
actually go to the marshal to make it less tempting for her to do so?
That's an interesting point.
Yeah, I kind of think I do. But then again,
I love watching your face.
Candice is not that mean. She wouldn't,
Oh,
she
yeah,
wouldn't block me twice.
Also, Chancellor's good even
No.
setting aside the blocking.
I like green. I usually play green. I'm just drawn to green, so I wanna.
You have to match
I'm
your hair.
invested in them,
some-
yeah.
that's true. That's true.
But there's
yeah.
blue in here too,
Oh.
so think about that.
I think he's just trying to tell you something.
Mm.
Oh snap!
Oh man, it's gonna be a day. I'm already halfway through this beer, and
Here's what's gonna happen.
it's 8+%.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Nothing like a 2 p.m. double IPA.
Yeah.
We probably should have cheersed each other before we started this.
Too late. We're
Yeah.
gonna be so
Brutal.
mad by the
No,
end.
I-
I can feel it.
I'm
not
already
chancellor
crippled.
ties.
I'm already crippled with indecision here.
I see
Um,
it.
I think I'm going to
Just whisper in someone's
take-
ear. That's what I would do.
All right, fine. Block me if you want. I'll take the blue chancellor.
And she has
Okay.
3 different chancellors to be blocked at this point.
Yeah.
So someone's gonna be happy.
This is-
Last sip of monster, then it's beer o'clock.
It's been sitting out of the fridge all this time.
Yeah, I could switch it for a cold
You're
one,
a
huh?
monster. Yeah, you have to.
I'll just get rid of these pictures. So if anyone asks,
I'm gonna become
still
the
sitting
steward
at the
here.
table.
Sure. Fuck. Okay. And then that's the end of that phase. So now we are resolving our. Oh my goodness.
I have a question.
Chancellor Bear, you've got a lot to do.
Oh, that's not me.
Yeah, that's Brandon.
Chancellor Bear.
What? Oh,
We're
I'm
up
the
to the
bear.
bears,
I'm the
yeah.
chancellor of bears.
You got a lot of decisions to make.
Yeah, so this continues basically here. Does anything happen on the flag? Does that indicate anything, or is
no,
it just?
it just means we're activating
the
that
symbol for
empire.
them.
Let me pause for 1 second because
Please.
there's one other clarification I need to make. Number one, if let me move this for 1 second. If, for example, the greens were here and we're attacking here, you cannot attack with all of. You always have to leave someone back in a place.
It's like risk rule.
Yeah, you got to keep your control.
Sure.
And also the rules say, put that back. Choose a neighboring region controlled by another empire. Neighboring region controlled by another empire. Move any number of banners from a single adjacent region controlled by the active empire into the chosen region. You can't attack overseas, but that would mean that you could attack empty
as long
places.
As it's their control.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yes.
So you can't. You
So
can't
I
move
lied
within
when I
your
said
territory.
you had
That
to
makes
have a
more
piece
sense.
I
there.
see.
That
Yeah.
makes more sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can move into empty
As long as it's controlled by
someone
another.
else.
What
Yeah.
you can't do is rearrange within
You
your
can't be
territory.
like,
Right.
I'm going to move these
Right.
guys here.
Right.
That makes sense.
Right.
You should be mustering
Well,
there anyway.
Okay.
Time for us friendly bear folk to get a little less
Jesus.
friendly then. Because it looks
Yeah,
like they are set up
They
for
are-
an
they're
aggressive
the-
start.
They
going
are
to
definitely
shit.
the
Yeah.
All right.
aggressors.
So, what
Yeah.
what is the sheriff
So,
doing?
so I'm doing all 4 of these in order, right? Since I have the
Yes.
chancellor
Yep.
and I'm unchallenged. Okay, so sheriff is going to generate as many banners as they control farms, which is 2. Right, 1, 2,
Yep.
and so we're just going to up these. Let's see, what are these objectives? They're forts. Oh, those are tough to attack.
So 3, they'll kill 3 on entering.
Yeah.
But this is where the supply really matters. You could put 2 into one territory, getting it up to 5 cubes, then attack with all 5.
When you get to
Or,
this point,
yeah.
Attack with 4 of the 5, leaving 1 behind.
you
and
don't
then
need to
would
leave one in your
survive.
hometown.
I feel-
yeah, just if you
Yeah, okay.
have taken over
Yeah,
control
yeah.
of an enemy.
I feel more threatened by the reds. They're
That's
like, are they?
reasonable.
They're phoenixes or what bird is?
Also, I want to be
Anyway,
clear.
that seems,
When
it
you
seems
say
scary. So I'm gonna
you
add
mean
2.
you're convincing the bears to feel more threatened
Yeah.
by reds. Because you're not the bears. You're
Well, I
just
mean,
a guy in
yeah,
background.
the bears are going to be threatened by the things I am threatened by. that is how my influence works. Okay, so for the sheriff, I've added banners equal to the number of farms they control. And then I'm going to go over to the steward, where I can draw 1 card per 2 farms or generate 2 more banners, right?
Yep.
I think I want to check out the card situation.
Yeah.
So I'm drawing 1 card because they control 2 farms, and it's
Yep.
1 per 2.
Anything good?
Oh, you're screwed.
Love it. I have to say,
Interesting. Okay.
my only complaint so far is that the yellow and brown next to each other is so hard to see the border.
Yeah. They could have made
It's
this
just
a
like-
little
it's
more
like-
yellow and
yeah,
brighter.
Yeah.
It's
Make
true.
it purple. Always use purple. It's nice.
Yeah.
How is there no purple? Well, there's a purple like
Or it could have been
player
white.
That's true.
It could have been
organization.
white.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
anything orange, bright, something.
Yeah.
Okay, then moving on to the marshal, I can either generate a banner per fort, and they control 2 forts, or go on the attack. I don't think that blue is quite ready for the attack.
Fight.
Because they're going to get another attack here. So we're going to add a couple more blue banners. This... oh, shoot. I'm over the limit here, huh?
But
Shouldn't I
it
have
doesn't
4?
matter until the end of supply. So you
Oh,
can,
oh,
as long
okay.
as
But
you
if you
move
weren't going
them-
to attack, put this somewhere else, either there or there.
Yeah, no, they're going to attack.
Oh, they're gonna attack.
Oh, don't worry.
So they're going to...
Bears are marching.
They're going to hold the line against the yellow scum a little bit, and then
Yeah.
We'll
that's the answer.
add
definitely.
a banner there.
Push forward.
And then finally, for the Chancellor, they're going to attack.
Yeah.
Gonna push into the red fort.
How many?
I think
so one's going to
everything.
die off the
Yeah.
bat.
So one has to be left behind, or do they have to? Or do
No,
they
you
have
don't
to
have to
leave
leave
it
any behind
because they control
still
it.
control it. Yeah.
Oh.
They've got partisan.
And
But
it's a
you
nice
are
choke-
gonna
it's
get
a nice choke point
One
there,
of the blues are going to get
Yeah, the
popped
map
by that
actually
fort.
really
so you
Yes.
move in.
So I think they all go in.
Yeah, I think that's the
what
right
I would
call.
do.
Yeah. So the fort kills 1 blue banner, and then 2 reds and 2 blues kill each other,
Yep.
and blues take control with 3 banners.
Yep.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that fort
And then
is
supply is
4 to
good.
And then the
5.
supply phase is fine. And supply only checking blue because it's after
Yes.
blue's turn? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's only via like card effects would someone else
Yeah.
suddenly go over supply
Makes sense.
possibly.
Mhm.
Okay, that's it for my 4 consecutive turns. It looks like
Yeah,
now
it's
Kyle's
red.
doing the same
All
for
right.
red.
Get ready.
All right. Well, you marched into my land, bears.
Your land.
Yes, this is the Chancellor speaking.
You're the rat folk.
They've dranken. Jeez, I'm really killing the English. They have drunk from my bowl of
rat juice.
Rat juice. There you go. They're sipping on rat juice now.
Sipping on rat.
I do not want to know how you make rat juice.
Oh,
Carefully.
you already know.
One rat at a time.
Take it one rat at a time. All right, I'm going to supply. The sheriff.
Yes,
the sheriff is gonna move 2 banners
Place 2 banners.
into
Ooh, this is good.
here.
Yeah, that's.
Is it?
Dig My Earth double IPA. I'm just now processing that the
It's all sliced up.
art is like
It's
almost like a cross section of the box.
Legitimately
It's kinda-
unsettling.
It,
I
it
don't like
reminds it reminds me of, have you seen the like Pokemon art where they do like a cross section of
Yeah,
a
like
Pokemon
the
and show all the
horrible
origins
skeleton
and
of
stuff
Pikachu.
inside?
No.
It reminds me
Pikachu
of that.
skeleton.
Yeah.
You will not stream. Google Pikachu's skeleton.
Oh, I
you will
don't-
not be disappointed.
I don't
You-
know
you
about
might-
this.
you might be
You might
disappointed.
disagree. Okay, so then let's see. Do we want to get more banners or do we want to get cards?
So that was that.
Yep.
Another one.
What is that other icon? Oh, it's just the
Just the starting
population.
banners, yeah.
Cards
Okay.
are juicy. I will
Card.
say.
I know. I'm like I'm
cards are
very
juicy.
very tempted by
And
cards.
so remind me, like the I mean, I'll just show you this, and you don't have to read all the text. This costs. So I'm
So
discarding
you
this
can
card
just
and
discard the card to take this first effect.
Yep.
oh, there's
You
no,
need to
there's not.
discard this card with another blue card to take this
Oh,
effect.
okay. So one icon doesn't mean an additional card.
Right. One
the
icon
card
counts as
alone
the
can
card
do.
itself. Yep.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Well, I
So
probably
it's
should
either
have.
like you're either spending 1 card or 2 cards.
I wish that I had just used that on that turn then, but that's fine. I'll find another good.
Yeah.
card.
I'm sure.
So with
But I can also use it when I'm taking a turn in a different faction.
Yep.
It's
Okay.
basically
Yeah.
when
So
you're
fine.
It's
activating.
you're
not tied to
activating.
that faction.
Prefer
Yeah. Just because you
during
picked it up at
yeah.
that faction.
So there are 4 farmlands, so I grabbed 2 of these
Ooh,
juicy cards.
so-
Ooh, one for every 2
So
farms.
tasty.
Damn. The Reds are
That's
farmers.
good.
Okay.
And then
Marshall, you can either get a banner per fort, which they have 1 fort now, or you can make an attack.
So I do have now a question
Sure.
based on these cards. Are they? It's just you're picking one of the
one
texts?
thing, yeah, on
Okay,
one
well
card.
then, now
And then
I
you're-
think.
Paying for it with the cards, and so you're paying when you take the top action. You're paying with the card you're playing.
Sure.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking you taught it right the first time because on the second activation of this, it says your attack may target any empty enemy rate. Oh, any empty enemy region.
Not adjacent.
Not adjacent.
Not
Oh,
adjacent.
That's
very
spicy.
good.
That's very
Yeah.
spicy.
Good to know you have that in your hand.
Or do I?
We might be aligned. Our loyalties might be aligned. So we'll see.
Well, mine just says destroy everyone who's not a bear. So
that
watch out
seems-
for that.
That seems pretty powerful.
But I need a second bear card first. So you're good for now.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting. I like it. I
Yep.
like it a lot.
Okay, so what
Okay.
are you doing here?
So what I'm doing here is
Sir Marshall.
Sir Marshall.
canvas
I only
light up.
have
There we
one
go.
fort in the bear the bear region in the.
Not any. Don't,
the
come on, you're giving
eagles?
up too easily.
Are these
Red
eagles?
is
What are these?
eagles. Yes.
All right.
Green is elephants.
Indeed.
Oh, is that what their like X is? It's tusks. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I thought
I
it
just
was
thought they were the
feathers.
X clan. Yeah.
All right. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to resupply into this city some
Okay.
banners. And then for the Chancellor action, see, this is where I'm tempted
To
to swap.
To do something again. Oh, get more
I'm going to
cards.
go to the
Get more
steward
cards.
and
Yeah.
get 2 more
Oh,
of these
yeah.
cards.
I think that's great.
Seems very strong.
I will defend my eagles.
And
Alright.
supply is good
Okay.
for red. So we
Yeah,
advance
so we're
into
over
green.
to green, where now Candice is going to have the sheriff, steward, and marshal before
Spicy.
Lovely.
I get the
I love
chancellor.
it.
Let me check my
Okay.
tokens again.
I know. Like,
So I remember
do
what I
align?
care about. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So first one, we have what, 2 farms?
I want to make some
So-
swaps of these just so they are face up, and I can start.
You
I can
can
like, stop having to
remember
remember what they do.
All right, so I'm gonna place 2. I feel like green kind of wants to protect these cities. I mean, if I were green, right, I would want to protect
Yeah.
the cities a little bit.
I wonder what you care
For all
about.
that one banner is gonna do. Yeah.
So let's say that's what the sheriff decides.
Yep.
And then 1, 2 forts. That's not enough to get a card. Sadness. Sad. Oh, 3 forts.
Oh, yeah.
1,
I was
2,
gonna say, you
3.
should start with it.
Card.
Interesting. I don't like that.
Okay.
Alright, I like this game. Played, I can usually tell inside the first 10 minutes if I like it or not.
Alright, and then this one, I wasn't really set up to attack, so I think,
Just gonna muster some more.
yeah, let's just muster. So there are 3 that
Yeah.
get placed.
Nice.
So we'll do 1, 2.
I watched that border with red.
Southern border.
Yeah. Let's
Who's
do
to say that
this.
the elephants aren't perfectly aligned with the eagles, though?
And then, Brandon, you're the Chancellor.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I agree that these weren't ready to fight.
Who are you attacking? You got like 2 options.
Yeah.
So it's actually interesting.
I guess it
think
depends what cards you have.
I think my gut feel was like, I might want to, like control some people that I like, but maybe it's better to control some people you don't
dislike
like.
and force them to sabotage themselves.
I don't have to make an attack
Yeah,
that...
this is all about mind games.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Thank you for saying that. That's great. That's a good way to put it.
You bet.
I don't have to make
I'm
an attack...
Chancellor of the people who oppose me. And I'm just
Like,
making
it's
horrible
so I can make an
attacks.
attack with green. I don't have to make an attack that they will win, do I?
No, you can
That's
just
exactly what I was
yeah, you
saying.
can just go right. You can just go
So
right there.
that's what's going to happen. They're going to make an attack into this red territory.
The fort.
Although the fort hits one first, right?
Yes.
So they don't eliminate both red cubes. I was kind of hoping to take
that's
all
right.
4 off the
the
board.
The fort. This
I could
one
do
would,
it here.
Yeah, that one would do it.
That would just be a 1-to-1 wipe.
Yeah, but he's saying he probably doesn't have allegiance with these 2 factions.
This is
so
now
he
I'm
wants
learning what's
to.
in his head.
Yeah,
We're learning things.
I love it.
Facts
Or
on the
am I
table.
just
Mind
completely
games.
bluffing?
Or are you just dumb?
Yeah.
Maybe you're just a very foolish.
I mean, to be fair, we did just play a great Hidden Trader game the other day, off stream with Brandon's friends, and one of the moments was we were both the traders in the end game there, and Brandon said this thing where we just had this big test fail because someone dumped in this huge strength card. It was unfathomable.
Nice.
And then he was like, "Well, I just got rid of my big strength card," and then he was like,
Nobody heard me say that.
"Oh," and then he's like, "Okay, so we know Brandon's a traitor."
That wasn't.
Brandon.
Yeah, that wasn't.
He was trying
that
to
wasn't in my exact quote,
defend.
but
He was trying to defend
I was-
his.
I was trying to defend why I couldn't use the boiler room. It's because I was out of strength cards.
Yeah.
And then I
You
was
said
like, wait.
Wait, I should not have revealed that information.
Yeah.
So what? So are you attacking? Is that your?
Oh, you want me to make a decision here?
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know, man.
yeah.
If you'd like.
Are you doing this?
It's your business.
I actually
It's also
think.
interesting. It's
Or you want to
being
add
in
more
control
Yeah.
is
things?
not
Oh.
necessarily bad.
No,
if
I
you
think
the
that I
person
am-
behind you.
I'm gonna pull a Kyle, and I'm gonna jump backwards here to the stewardship so that I can draw a card.
That's good.
Okay.
Right,
Like,
they have
cards
3
seem
forts.
good.
I'll draw 1 card.
Love it.
All right. Supply seems good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on.
Rat, Mr. Rat.
Mr. Rat.
I am the rat. I am the walrus. Cuckoo, cachoo. This is interesting.
I'm curious, and it's something that I'm happy to just find out via playing. Like, I assume that there are kind of themes to what these decks do,
Possibly.
right? Like, you use the green cards to do a certain type of thing. I assume.
gonna have to
I don't have
discover that.
I only have a sample size of
Together.
1 blue and
Yeah,
1
yeah,
green,
yeah.
so I can't tell yet.
All right, so it looks like
We'll
all these
discuss
things automatically have some starting positions here.
Yeah.
So I think what I will do is I will. Ooh, they do have some nice fortification. So I'm gonna just fortify that.
Oof.
Wow.
Is there a farm in there?
There is a farm in there.
Okay, so that one is legal.
No, this
That's-
one has a fort. There's
That's
no
a
farm there.
fort. Yeah.
1, 2. Oh, I see. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I could
Unless
just-
you're. Yeah.
well, I don't really have the call. That's the Chancellor's call. So maybe I will not do all of that, and I'll just put 1 into
back
an
up.
adjacent
Okay.
brown land.
Yeah, it's
Seems
interesting.
good.
It's almost like there's a little bit of an alliance between any two players in one faction, unless you hate that faction, and then like you figure that out.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
like right now, I'm trying to
Pretty
see,
quickly.
as the Chancellor, are you as the
Or-
steward sabotaging Yellow, or are you trying to make Yellow stronger?
Nobody knows.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows.
But I'll tell you what I'm gonna do now.
Gonna get more fucking cards.
You better effing believe it.
Okay.
So I do have. I just so
You
like.
could play
let me,
one
let me,
right
let
now.
Me
Yeah,
read
so
this
you
card
can technically
really
play
quick.
right after your action.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, interesting.
That's juicy.
Yeah.
Weird. I like it. Maybe. I have 5 cards. I'll rest.
Okay.
I'll just be fueled up for
So
next
we
round.
advance up.
Okay.
I'm as Chancellor of, or whispering into the ear of the Chancellor. So I get 2 banners per fort.
Wow.
And there are 2
Two
forts
forts.
controlled, so I get 4 banners out, which are all going here.
Whoa!
Even though that's overkill for now.
Oh yes.
Okay. Okay.
And then we advance to the Chancellor, and it's
Interesting.
attack time. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna move.
Oh snap!
Yeah,
I'm
get
gonna
those
move.
lions in there.
I'm gonna move 6 in. Fuck it.
All right, so one gets popped
one
by
gets
the
popped
fort.
by the fort, and then 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
I like it.
A cool
So
trade.
simple combat, right?
I like
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I do really
We're
like
good
the
for
I do-
mechanics are really tight.
I
in
do
this
really
game.
appreciate the simplicity
Also,
of
no dice
yeah.
for combat is always
the,
nice.
Yeah.
the simplicity of what's
Yeah.
actually happening on the board allows for a lot more thought about the
The
subtlety.
meta-
In
Yeah.
general,
Yeah.
I kind of hate dice. So.
Okay, it's
You're right.
first time.
How dare you? Dice
No, it's
are
me.
amazing.
Oh, it's you.
not-
I'm
I
sorry.
was like,
Yeah,
I've,
sure.
I've
Yeah.
whispered all that I can muster this turn.
Okay, so
Tell me about the horses.
You're all out of rat juice.
All out of rat.
the
Here's
My
horses,
cup
kick ass
does not
and drink
run
rat
over
juice.
of rat juice.
the
All that
horses are
juice.
kind of just like hiding out
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
I kind of like it. They're sneaky.
I mean, but would it be more interesting if they start popping
Doing
out of their
stuff.
cities?
Yeah.
So let's see. First
A banner for
per
each of their
farm,
2 farms.
Two
Yeah.
farms. So let's do that
You
because.
have no choice in the matter.
That's accurate.
Uh,
So I'm a little curious, Candice. Why did you decide to be the steward instead of the marshal in this particular case?
Well, because I think I was thinking about doing that, but I didn't want it to seem like that was my whole MO. Like, I'm just going to go and snipe people.
And,
So,
and also, you don't want me to think that you care a ton about horses because that might change. it.
right. So,
Like, there's a-
I'm
kind
kind
of
of
a
like, hey,
splitting,
we can
uh,
both
Yeah.
control.
Whereas if you'd sniped me
that's
with
you,
Marshall,
yeah.
I'd have been so mad.
Yeah.
Oh, so did you
I
do
want to
your
be.
steward?
No, I gotta place
Oh,
these
you gotta
right
place those, I'm
now.
sorry.
Yep.
So let's do one here. One here.
Finally, some horses on the board.
Yeah.
And so 1 card or 2 banners.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get a card.
I'll wait a moment for you while I think about what I might do.
Yep, go ahead.
Well, I'm just gonna put 2 dudes out. One here. One here.
Oh.
And then, as Chancellor,
Oh.
I can either attack or swap. I'm going to do the old swappity swap to get a card of my own, because I like cards.
Everyone seems to like cards.
So, just to like prepare everyone for starting our next round, this is very interesting because we are going to be only taking back one of our people.
yeah.
So,
And then placing 2 again?
yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see who pulls back what and what
Yeah.
opens up and how that changes. Another little layer.
Mm-hmm.
And is it, I assume, in turn order again?
Yes. But turn order is going to change.
So, we
Whoa,
have,
whoa,
ended,
whoa.
we have ended round 1. Goodbye, round 1.
It's been nice.
Round 1.
We are
So at
now
the end
into
of
discard
round-
to 5 cards. I think all of us are good for that.
Yep.
And now we each can reveal and swap in turn order.
Is anybody ready to do that?
I'm not. So it's in turn orders, and I'm the first player.
Yep.
I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Likewise.
Nothing from you 2? Feels a little early. I think I'll wait.
Okay. I will wait too.
Okay.
You said you wanted to just not have to worry about it, Brandon. I don't understand.
And now it's redeploy agents. So starting with me, I will take one out.
One back. Yep.
And
And then
we
we
each
all
take one
take one
out,
back.
and then we put new ones.
we put one. And then we put.
Wait, when does turn order change, or does it never?
It changes now.
Oh, so does it
Yeah.
start with
Me?
Kyle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
let's double check.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like.
That makes sense because
You
we're
know.
past the start of the new round.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also there's so much detail about every step on here that I'm surprised it doesn't say pass first player marker. Like
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it says when we mark the turn, place the current turn marker on the next available space on the turn track. The first player marker now passes.
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess it's when we
At
do
this
this
point.
that it
Ah,
passes.
okay.
So it
yeah.
kind of matters a little bit for the.
Oh,
For the
so-
revealing of factions
Yeah.
as
It didn't
well.
matter this time, but now we know.
Yep.
So
Huh.
you pull one back.
Mm-hmm. Do I ever? Where are my rat juices? They're both in stewards
You
of
love
two
stewards.
different places.
I mean, stewards love
Yep.
sipping on rat juice.
Yeah.
When I think of a steward, historically,
Kyle loves putting his
he's got a big
juice
bowl
in
of
those
rat
stewards.
juice that he's drinking.
No. Pass.
Kyle, stop putting your juice in the stewards. How often do we have to say it?
You know, I just need some reminders. That's all I'm asking.
Brandon?
Oh wait, no, not ju- Oh, we don't juice the
Oh,
stew.
we don't
I,
juice
I,
He's a
yeah,
little bit of a
yeah.
slow learner.
All right, to Brandon.
Um.
I removed one of my stewards.
From
Yeah. I'll stop influencing the elephant folk. The elefolk.
Hella folk.
There's only 2 out right now.
Hella folk.
Hella.
Wait a second.
Mhm.
Did I? Oh, you swapped. I was like,
I
did
swapped.
I take my turn?
Yeah.
I did the full-on
Okay.
swap.
Yep.
Okay, that's right. Sorry, forgot about
That
that.
might affect
For just
your...
a split second.
Yeah.
So I'll pull back this one.
Wow. Nobody likes the elephant folk.
They're doing all right.
I'll pull back this one.
I don't know. The yellows have invaded.
Okay, so now place one, Kyle.
Who are the yellows? They're lions.
Mhm.
Lions. Lions invaded the elephants.
I mean, that's plausible.
Tigers.
Yeah.
I've seen
bears.
Lion King.
I'm gonna become the new Chancellor
Guess
of
they're all going
Elephants.
this way.
Oh. Well, should I just drop mine right back next to his?
Yeah. Yes.
Do it.
Tempting.
Do it, do it.
I'm actually feeling pretty good about the Eagle people this round. I'm going to take their
Nice.
chancellorship.
Love it.
Okay. Let's see. I'm over there. I think I'm gonna
Oh.
get back into elephant
Spicy.
territory.
All right. I see. Oh, I got slapped. Oh, you don't have it up on the screen. Very
Oh.
good.
What was that?
Oh wait.
You've ruined it.
No, hang on. There it is.
For one
Just
split
copy
second.
that.
For a split second.
Sorry, Kyle.
Hi, this
here.
is our friend Butner.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Butner.
Hey, Butner. How's it going?
Is
Thanks
a
for
regular
slapping
on
me.
the stream also.
So you can
yeah.
slap.
Here,
Okay,
since
cool.
since we didn't
Yeah, I was
since
gonna-
we didn't
I was
get to
gonna do
enjoy
it
that,
too.
let me oh wait, I need to fix it on this view too.
Tell me when it's ready. I'm ready to redeem.
All right, slap yourself.
Masochistic slap.
There it is.
Yeah, there I go. One more
That
time.
is a gif of an actual musical that Kyle was in. That is
Yeah.
actually him getting slapped.
That is
Oh,
actually
yeah.
me getting slapped on stage.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
I'm gonna snipe the marshal over here
Ooh.
in horse territory.
Forgot we're
Horse, that Marshall.
momentarily forgot we're playing a
What's
board
up
game
with
and not
that?
just slapping
You
Kyle.
know, I just want to make sure that the
Before,
horses...
remember, I was doing so we had equal control of the horses.
Yeah, that was the first round.
Things have gotten
Things
spicy.
change.
All right. You
Is
know
it
what
warm in here?
I do love.
It was
being-
already warm.
Sorry, that's just me.
It's early. It's not early March anymore, huh? But it's March in LA. It's summer.
It's the first day of spring.
It is summer.
Oh, is it really today?
Yes.
Ah, no.
Things you know
Ah.
when you're a 4-year-old. He announces it. It's the
Ah.
first day of spring. This is the shit they talk about in preschool.
Very exciting.
Free
Fan-
Rita's water ice?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Does anybody
it's
know
true.
what that is?
Yeah. As a someone who spent a lot of time near Philadelphia.
Hey, there we go. There we go.
As I say every day when I wake up, I love talking into the ears of stewards.
Jesus. Got a
We
signature
should
move.
technically
Yeah,
be
yeah.
here.
Interesting. Snaking my card draw there.
No, I don't like cards. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
He says.
Well, I'm going to get revenge on you, but I'm going to exact it against Christian.
Ooh. That doesn't make any sense.
I love that. Bring it.
I'm going to take the rage that you have fueled within me and direct it at Christian by taking the marshal next to
Fuck
his lion
off.
chancellor. Yeah.
Yeah, we are less polite
Nope.
in this round.
Well, and the board's
It's
getting a little
only
more
4 rounds.
crowded.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
only so much
That's
space.
true, that's true.
Yeah.
Ooh. I kind of want
Oh.
cards.
Astro, I still need a sound or something for this. Astro Boy, use channel points to buy us a drink. Cheers.
Hey, cheers.
Everyone take a drink. Is everyone's got big one?
Cheers.
Yeah.
Friendship.
To whispers.
Sometimes people don't feel like day drinking on Sunday afternoons.
Not me.
You're not those people.
But we're not those people.
We're not those people. I did a lot of day drinking yesterday too.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
Actually, so
But
did
I biked 15 miles.
Whoa.
There was biking in
Damn.
there.
So you-
yeah.
Were you
Was
biking
it
under the
a beer
influence?
mile? Was it a beer
well,
15 miles?
It's what I've coined as bike crawl day.
Ooh.
And it's where I pick one location, we meet at our place, and then we bike to the first location,
Yeah.
get some brunch and a drink,
Yeah.
and then we
Just keep
bike,
going.
and then we decide then where we're biking next.
That sounds
And
awesome.
then-
All right, Ken.
Yeah, do you have a bike?
I decided that we are good friends, and you are inviting me to this.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
next
if you
time
have
you
a
do
bike,
this,
I'm-
I have a very nice bike that I will be getting once I move in next week.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
It's just in my truck right
Yeah,
now.
let me know.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
for
trying
sure.
to like get.
I
'cause
like
we're-
biking.
we have-
I like drinking.
Yeah.
I like
Two of your favorite
doing
verbs.
things together.
Yeah.
I like multitasking.
Yeah. No, it was cool. We had a squad of 4 of us. I had my Wonder Boom in the backpack. So
Nice.
the
Yeah.
tunes pumping.
Oh, that's the way to
That's
do it.
I need to get a bike.
Yeah, get in on this.
How
All
do you not
right.
have a bike? You live in perpetual summer.
So
I live in
your
perpetual.
place
car
will
world.
last, right?
Yes. Well, yes,
not
although
bad.
we're
Because I could do something real fun right now.
Yeah,
You
do it.
definitely could.
Do it. We each. So I'm about to place one, and then I think.
I'm gonna place one. I'm next,
Yes,
and then
and
you,
then I'm
and
last.
then
Yeah,
and then we
that's it.
start.
Yes.
Mhm.
So,
Tell me what's happening.
because I'm like, I could just go here.
That would be. So
Don't you dare.
disrespectful. I wouldn't
Do
even be
it.
that mad about it. I'll be honest. I
That would
could deal
be
with that.
so mean.
To whom?
To me.
To me.
To the horses.
What are you talking about?
That's not you.
That's not
Oh,
you.
wait. I was getting that confused with the lions. Never mind.
No, I'm gonna
I'm
go
fine.
here.
No, you,
No,
should,
yeah.
you should do it here now.
Yeah, no,
just
no, no.
'cause-
Feel free to go to the horse marshal. Yeah.
I was so surprised.
I'm thinking I want to do this.
Whoa.
Wild
Unexpected.
card. I'm
The
a wild
bears are
card.
popular.
Now I'm gonna screw Brad over.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right, let's
We're
kick
ready
it
to
up.
go.
Round 2.
Round 2. Blues up.
Ding, ding, ding.
You're first.
You're
Oh,
up.
snap.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell because the thing hadn't moved yet.
Yeah.
Blue sheriff.
You're
Now I know
Sure.
it's my turn.
Yeah.
Now I know it's my turn.
I do love that there's like, not it's not like a current round marker.
No.
It's
Right.
just like it's like 2.
Yeah.
You know it's the second round.
All right.
We don't get to do like each action twice, right? That's not what that
No.
indicates.
Nope.
no.
You're either placing banners for each farm they control, which is
Or
2, or attacking.
It's the barbarians from the north. Look at their they're wearing like loincloths in their card art.
2
They're
Yeah.
wildlings.
or attacking.
Clearly a post Game of Thrones board game. What if everybody was Littlefinger?
I
Right.
think.
That's also the king's dilemma.
That's true.
So I could attack. These guys could attack here and take over a city.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess at some point you got to start thinking about cities. I don't know if it's
Well, they wouldn't.
That's
too
the
early
points.
yet. but,
Right now,
yeah.
it would be a break even, and they would all die.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So you
That's
might
true.
want to muster first.
Which could be fun because then
Which
it's
could be
just
fun.
open. Because
Yeah.
then
Yeah, I mean,
Yellow
getting rid of
could
units is
move
good.
in.
Yeah.
oh,
Depends
this
who you care
is-
about.
This is really interesting.
Sacrificial
Yeah.
fights are
This
are
is
tactically
this
useful.
is juicy.
And these are 4 to 4, but there's a fort here.
Yep.
So yellow would,
Yellow's a little
maintain
defended there. Yeah.
control. So let's do this. Let's just undo.
Splort.
Yeah,
Wow.
what happened
Just
here?
explode.
You've just killed them
Bloodshed.
all.
Kill them all off.
Huh.
Mr.
Yeah.
Rat.
Maybe you're not as big a bear fan as I thought.
I don't know.
And then
I'm a fan of chaos.
I like it.
Oh, are you gonna draw some more cards?
This camera here, I
Chilling.
feel like I keep doing the thing from like The Office or Parks and
You
Rec
just
where I like
look
look at it. Yeah.
I keep This annoys me about when the screen that is showing our stream view and chat is not very close to the camera. I feel like there's lots of footage of me looking this way. But
You just gotta drape a cloth over. You don't need to see that. You just just have a little red light.
I gotta get my arm out of your guys' camera.
No, I like it. It's
Just
right
like-
here.
Yeah, no, I love it.
My hands are just everywhere.
Like, your nails are far better than mine, so.
they're looking good.
Thanks.
What are you doing? What horrible thing are you doing?
I have so many ideas.
You're either drawing one card or placing two banners for blue here. And you got a handful of cards.
I do like drawing cards. I'm gonna draw cards.
I knew it. And then
That's
Brandon,
scary.
you
That's
get to
actually
take the
really
martial
scary.
action.
Unless our loyalties are aligned.
Right.
I'm gonna
Oh, right,
martial
and you
all
get to have-
loyalties alive.
you
I
get to
want
have
to play
extra
with you.
And you can
I
hold
love
on to
it.
your extra cards over your hand size until the end
Until
of the
the end
entire
of the
round.
yeah, and I have at least 2 more actions
Yeah.
coming my way.
Bears.
Beats Battlestar Galactica.
That is exactly where my head was.
I'm glad that we have completely started becoming one person.
Pretty much.
We had a thought that it might happen and confirmed.
I mean, I'm tempted to just undo what Candice just did.
Sure.
That's what this game is about.
Yeah.
It's a game of undoing.
So there is just no way to move these cubes, like because they can't make an attack on it.
Yeah.
No, you have to-
You
Territory.
have to muster.
Like, you have to
Weird.
muster
Yeah.
there. Or you maybe have a card that'll let you do that.
Yeah, I mean, it seems
there are
like
cards
there's
that
lots
let
of
you
ways to break
move
those
things
rules.
I
around.
can
Sure,
let you
sure.
know that there might be cards that allow you to do that.
How many do you have?
6.
7?
6. Just 6.
Just
So
6.
something's getting played.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be me.
All right. Let's
I know
just.
exactly what it's going to be. I just don't know where it's going to be yet.
Ooh.
Just fun.
Let's just muster some more bear forces, I guess.
Sure.
I'm annoyed. This action is not that great
that
because
saucy.
of someone.
Someone. Just
Someone's.
Just putting out 3.
So yeah, the
shoot,
bears control
3.
3 forts.
3,
Yeah,
yep.
so they're just going to
Sure.
repopulate this line. We're just going to keep repeating.
But now you get to chancellate, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah, so now they can either attack or I can swap with another
Take
roll.
any action.
I'm pretty tempted to go for the card,
Make me the Chancellor.
but I like being I like being in the chancellor spot of 2.
Sure you do.
I mean, you can
Plan
attack
it
straight
now.
into the fort zone
Yeah.
and take it.
Because
Just one.
once
Or
'cause
only
we-
take 1 cube.
again, barring cards doing something, we can't remove each other.
Yeah.
I'm actually starting to. I don't know. I haven't seen any cards that add extra agents or something. I'm starting to think we have. The answer to my question about why we have so many of these is because this game can be played with fewer people.
Oh, that might be.
No? Oh, let me see what it says in the 2-player game. It has a difference of how many you place. So
Nah,
that
might be
could
what it
be.
is. Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely it.
Each player places 3.
That would do it.
Instead
that
of
adds up
2.
to
Yep.
9. Yep.
So
Good job.
Well done.
Maybe our loyalties are
So I'm
aligned.
thinking like, cause kind of if you swap
Don't
with
do this to me.
someone, if you like being the chancellor, and then you give it up, then you can't take it back unless someone chooses to vacate it.
Yep.
There's no way to like kick them
Some
back
people
out.
aren't that power hungry.
Although
though.
I guess the chancellor's not.
The Chancellors are interesting because they don't actually get to put dudes out.
Yeah,
or
the
get
chancellor's
cards.
actually not, the
Chancellor's
power
the
is.
same across
well, they
all
can
of them.
swap and put dudes
Yeah.
out.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
The
But
power,
that's what
the
he's
power
saying.
is
I
in
feel
the
Okay,
like
but then you
swap.
lose
Yeah.
the. Yeah.
The Chancellor is actually maybe. I want to say this isn't like a sweeping, not a sweeping argument, but like it's my first inkling is like maybe they're best as the faction you don't want to win. Because they
Right,
can
'cause you
only
can
attack
Yeah.
when you're the
Yeah.
Chancellor, and then you can just like hard pivot their strategy
Interesting.
using a swap.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Does make sense.
It does make sense. Okay, well, I need to make a decision
Keep
here.
your friends close and your enemies closer.
Right,
kind of
right,
deal.
right.
I think for
Dramatic.
now I'm going to hold off on
This is good.
giving
Yeah, I'm
up my
digging it.
I like it.
chancellorship. I'm gonna
It's a
I'm gonna
great
stay in the
twist
chancellor
on dudes
shot,
on a map.
and I will make a
Cubes
bear
on a map.
attack.
Keeps on a map.
The red fort costs them 1, right?
Yeah.
And then they take control back.
Yep.
At, and
So now we're into
1 second as I double check my
Sure.
my cards because
See if you
these
wanna do
are
any-
interesting. And yet, I'm
Yeah,
not
if they do
going to
another
play
like
them.
Kickstarter for this, I might get the like more deluxe version where
What's
you
it?
have the actual fortresses on the map. Yeah.
It would make it a bit
Oh,
easier to
swap.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I guess I will sit.
And these
and
pieces
hoard
are
my
actual
cards.
like
Yeah.
towers.
Yeah.
Love it.
people.
Okay, so supply,
Supply, we're
there's no
good.
supply issues, so it is up to the red sheriff, which
Or
is
the
a rat.
rats.
Yeah. Place 2 red
Little
banners.
Rats.
What are the rats doing right now?
They're not doing well.
Not doing great.
No.
Well, the rats are doing great. It's the eagles that are having trouble.
Oh, well,
Oh,
what are
yeah,
the
yeah,
rats
not the
doing?
rats.
I just said, what are the rats' motives now?
Fair.
Whose ear are you whispering in?
Yep.
That is the question. Often is. I think they're just going to deploy 2 into 1 here, 1 here.
Hold the
That is
line,
not,
huh?
No, that's not what I would do if I were trying to actually make the red stronger.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't like red.
Or do I?
No, he doesn't like red.
Alright.
Just giving you guys some facts.
Alright. Whatever you say.
I don't know. I was kind of hoping the bears would move into that city, but he just made that less likely. So he doesn't like the bears either.
Yeah, but
Hmm.
yeah, that's true.
Or maybe I do.
He probably
maybe
likes
I
the
just
bears
love
attacking
everyone.
the eagles.
Maybe you're just
Maybe
a
I'm
lover.
just keeping my options open.
That's fair.
But you know
Everyone
what I
can
really
have some
do
rat
want
juice.
is I want 2 more red cards.
Jesus Christ.
Money, please.
And now we're up to Brandon.
Alright, but I'm going.
What happens when you run
hold
out of
on,
cards?
Before,
Let me
before
see.
anything else happens.
But I
here.
want to draw.
I want to see if we shuffle.
I'm likely to draw some too, so I want to know that answer.
I assume they get discarded and shuffled back in.
Let's see. What do we have
Oh,
here?
that's neat. Sorry, there was an advanced rules section.
Interesting. So, is this still considered the active agent? Is this?
Yes.
Yeah,
red.
It's the end of my turn.
Yeah.
But is
Yes.
it still considered the active agent?
I think so. Like, this
Yes.
is your last opportunity to play a card,
Yeah.
and you're the active agent. Yes.
All right. Cool. I'm going to do so.
Oh, you get to. I know what you're doing.
So I'm going to go ahead and move the active agent to any empty council position, and then take that position's action immediately. So I'll just
Oh,
Tick it up 1.
take it up
wow.
and not allow you to do the things.
Disrespectful.
That is very disrespectful.
Wow.
Although I think that you and I are more or less aligned on red, so I'm not
What
that
if nobody
upset
likes
about
red?
it. Also, what happens with the played
I think
card?
it
Is
just
it
gets discarded
It
and
gets
shuffled back in.
discarded.
Does a
but
discard
But
pile?
I'm
Okay.
trying to see if it actually clarifies whether or not it gets reshuffled.
So what actions are you taking for red?
So I'm going to go ahead and march red into the jaws of the lion, and everything's just going to trade again.
really?
So wait, check this out.
Really?
Anytime a card is played or discarded, it should be shuffled back into the
wonder.
Empire
There
deck
you
it
go.
belongs to.
Okay.
So it happens immediately.
Love it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
And then do you take it again? Do you take this action again? Since this was all part of the steward step, right?
Yeah, I assume so.
And then I think
Yeah.
you get to marshal again.
Yeah.
So either add red banners equal to the number of forts, which is 2,
Or
or
fight.
make an attack. Can you play multiple cards in the same turn?
That is a good question. Pause.
Just gonna,
for a sec.
Huh. It's kind of like you're making a march on the lions, which I don't love. I mean, sorry. I love the lions. I don't love the march.
So
On them.
you're just giving away your alliance. Is that
Yeah.
what's happening? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Or at least telling you what I want you to know.
That's fine.
It does not say there's no limitation that I'm
Okay.
aware of with how many cards you can play. You just have to be able to pay the price
Sure.
to play them,
I've done it.
which is kind of crazy.
So that means like these 2 cards that I have, they're like single card, no additional cost line.
Yeah.
They combo pretty well. I would likely play them both in the turn that I play them.
All right.
That's fun. Speaking of which, it's my turn.
It is.
But right now, all I want is all the cards. So I'm going to swap from Chancellor down to Steward and
Okay.
draw
2.
2 cards from the Red Clan, yeah.
Hoping to get those discarded scraps.
Something like that. Oh, weird. Huh. The third tier on here where you discard that card and one of another specific faction, it is the same Like I have.
You have two that go together kind of thing?
Well,
there's keywords that are just like standard actions.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, like I have so I have a red card that has a red-blue action, and I have a blue card that has a red-blue action, and they're the same action.
Yeah.
Which is what I think is interesting. It's like when those two factions combine, that's what happens.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Guess we'll find out.
Okay.
What happens.
Supply is checked. It's fine, and we're over to Candice as the sheriff, then steward, then marshal of the Elephantine.
Power. All right, how many farms we have out here, Green?
Only
1, 2.
Yeah, 2.
Yep.
2. 2.
Easy.
And there's a situation here with yellow that they might want to deal with. Let's do this, because I'm going to be doing lots of things here.
Mm-hmm.
And they do not have 3 forts, so really you're going to be putting out 3 dudes. 3 banners.
4 dudes.
4 banners. 4
Just
banners.
two, yeah.
They have 3 forts.
No, they don't control this.
Oh, right.
For now.
That's the only spot on the board where someone is currently controlling someone else's homeland, yeah.
After I finish, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to place 2 and then place 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then, question is, how do we feel about green versus yellow? Are we trying to...
Are you asking me?
I'm asking everybody.
I am for it. I am for green.
What everybody feels. Like,
I am in favor of
should I
green versus
whisper
yellow.
in their ears that
Yeah.
they should attack
Yeah.
yellow?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. I don't hate it.
Let's do something else.
Was not convincing enough, apparently.
Nope.
Let's put 2 here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put
Taking forts is interesting.
2 here. So we have a packed city there. And then
You like
here,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to attack.
No?
I believe in peace.
Just gonna put 2 more out.
I'm going to put 2 more out.
Mm.
That's not peace. Putting out more soldiers. Not the same as peace.
What are you? They're not soldiers, they're banners.
There's banners.
Yeah, but who's
You're
holding the
playing-
banner?
Oh, soldiers.
The flag boy of the soldier patroon.
Patroon, yeah. The patroon. Yeah.
Nice try.
Patron, actually. I think it's actually what it's
You've had too much of that.
After that 8%.
Okay,
IPA,
so
it is
let's,
Patron.
Yeah, it's feeling like I
let's
haven't
put
eaten
one
enough today.
here.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Interesting.
And then let's put 1 here.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Mr. Rat.
Zoop. What would you like to
So-
do there?
Before my action, I think I'm actually going to take an action real quick.
Card play. Card play.
So, it's going to blow y'all minds. Wow, yeah, it's going to blow my mind too, apparently. Holy efforts. Okay, so I'm going to play the big action on this one or this one. They're the same action.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Populate, add a banner to each region the active empire controls.
Woof.
So every single green region is going to get a cube.
Love it.
Wow. So 1, 2,
That's cool.
3,
Oh, that yellow controls that, yeah.
3, 4, 5. Just enough.
That's spicy.
Just,
All right.
that was
supplies,
really spicy.
The supply stuff will
Supply's
take
an
some of them
issue.
back out.
Yeah.
Unless
Last
that was
battle.
just a card. He didn't take his action
No.
yet.
So now we gonna march on yellow.
Yeah, I figure. So they do. So who's marching? Which from where?
Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter, but I think this city will march,
Okay.
and
So
it'll leave one behind. I guess it
don't
doesn't
have
need
to.
to, so
No.
it won't.
Fort takes one of the green cubes off,
Boom.
and then trade for trade. So 3 and 3.
You got it.
Nice, spicy.
Wow.
Oh,
Yellow's getting
looking,
hot.
looking really green over there.
And now
supply
we
issue
lose
here.
One there.
Yep.
This goes
That's it.
away.
Then we're up to yellow. So as a
Spiders.
steward, yeah, I finally get to do some stuff. So I'm gonna take 1 card,
Okay.
Nice.
and then we're gonna advance. I'm going to take.
Oh, wow, I finished with 5 cards and I have no more actions. So that's kind of ideal.
Mm-hmm.
So I can either put out 2 dudes, or I could take 1 card because they control 3 farms.
I don't know if y'all have felt this yet, but this feels so thematic because I just finished, and like there's still 2 factions to go, and I'm just like, I just kind of want to see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Let's see what
necessarily
they do.
have.
I'm not in
I'm
there.
not,
yeah.
I'm not in it. I just want to
see
see.
what the-
I want to see what the world does, and then I will do what's best for me next turn, and that
Right.
feels really thematic.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, as steward, get another card. One per 3 farms they control. Yellow controls 3, so I get 1 card.
Yep,
So I'm
exactly.
gonna see if that changes anything.
Does it change anything?
Maybe. Let's find out. Doesn't change anything. So yeah, I'm gonna do my 2 card action, which is Midnight Oil.
Ooh,
after...
what? Pause. Sorry, these have to get shuffled back in
Oh yeah.
to their respective
Doesn't matter.
decks.
Oh, sure.
Let's not forget that.
Lions and
Yes.
eagles.
Tigers and bears.
So I'm doing
go.
my horse action,
There are
but
bears.
discarding a lion to assist it. Midnight Oil. After performing an action with an agent, take the same action again. So I'm just gonna get an extra.
Whoa.
So take the same action. This is an interpretation thing. Is it I just drew a card? Must I draw a card again, or could I choose to do the alternate?
I think it's the same action
Yeah.
because there are
Yeah.
multiple actions you
Great.
could take on a space.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm gonna draw another card.
Okay.
Which is what-
Although
I think it would say
I
take,
would-
do
Take
the
the
position.
steward position.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Other cards do refer to like a position's action. As
But
if
this
an
doesn't
action.
Yeah,
say
this
a
says
position's
same
It
action.
says after performing an
Yeah.
action, take the
Or-
same action.
Yeah, but I mean, it says that position's action as if
Wait,
each position
but
only
his-
has one
his
action,
doesn't,
and that
I
action
think.
is to do either thing. Is
Oh.
the way
It's
I'm
a-
thinking that these.
That's fair.
No, this
Yeah.
is the same action
Yeah.
you just took. Like after performing an action with an agent,
my
so
guess.
whichever one you
Whichever one
chose,
I just chose.
perform that action
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
It says like
Same action.
It says same action. you just
take
did.
the same action
Yeah.
again.
Okay, great. So I got another card. That's it for my steward. Marshall is up. Brandon.
Oh,
Your limited influence in the.
I'm over in the lions
lion
den.
den.
Huh.
You're just like
Little
Daniel.
spider sandwich here.
Well, it's
Well,
just
it's an eagle
it's
sandwich, I
it's
guess.
2 banners per fort. So this is a
Ravens.
decent amount of influence. This is placing 4 banners.
Oh yeah, this
It
is
would
like
have
the
been
big
it would have
banner.
been 6 banners if they
Yeah.
still held this one, but
Alas,
alas.
You hate to see it.
you wait to see it.
I feel like they really need to defend their farms.
Is that what you think?
I mean, you don't want them to lose the
Is
farms.
that what you think? Make whatever argument you want, Brandon. You've given yourself away. I know that you're undermining the Lions now.
Am I?
I feel like he's very middling on the lines. That's what my guess would be.
No, he's opposed to the Lions.
Well, they're going to defend this farm pretty.
If the
pretty
Lions
goodly.
gave him any points
maybe
at
one in
all,
that
he
town.
would not have minded that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Interesting.
And now I am Chancellor.
I think his elephants are more important to them than lions, but
I'm the one who sent the lions into the elephant's den.
are you though?
Yes.
They got stomped on.
I'm going to swap with Marshall and do the same thing Brandon just did, but in a useful way. So I'm going to put 4 dudes out here.
Ooh.
Defending the
Okay.
border.
Yeah, you know, the
Like,
place where they
you-
might get
you
a
mean
This is
like-
a border. This is a border. What are you talking about? The horses are gonna have their day.
I think they will.
We're all good.
I feel like they're a slow start faction.
Speaking
Yeah.
of horses, I'm now Horseman.
Oh no,
You are the
you're a
horse
centaur.
master.
I'm a centaur.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
So I get 2,
Well-
1 per farm. They control 2 farms right now. So we're going to put.
It depends on which part is horse and which part is man. Centaur
That's
is
true.
one. If it's
If it's the reverse, was there a
I
term
gotta
for
go.
if it's human legs and horse torso, what is that called?
I'm regretting not giving you purple because of your hair.
That's
As
true.
I look at you, I'm like,
yeah, it's very.
I-
Why align
He
with?
made the argument.
I
to
made
be
a
fair.
case for it. Yeah.
I'm gonna have 2 more go here from my steward action.
Oh
My
my!
marshal is that.
He does not like elephants.
No.
That's my guess with that and
because
that.
he was hype about the lions, so he's probably not going to go attack lions, is he?
No.
There are 3 nice
He's
cities
defending.
in
He's
here.
defending against the elephant borders both ways.
Everyone's wrong. I'm gonna move 3 here
Oh.
in an attack, taking 1 and 1.
That's what I said. So I wasn't wrong.
And that's it for me. Chancellor Candice.
Ooh, and this is the
Okay.
last action of the round.
Make it work.
I don't know. The horses are starting to Starting to show up here.
Giddy up. All right. What can I do? I can either attack some more
I didn't
or
realize.
swap.
I didn't realize that I had no more actions this turn. I should have played a card.
Do you have 6?
No,
Oh,
but I
okay.
still should have played a card.
Nah, you're fine.
Now, what would be interesting?
That's right. I had a whole plan that I forgot. It actually came to my turn. Because and actually, I was gonna ask the question when it came up, but the card Kyle played that moves your agent to another empty space, can it be to a different faction entirely? Because I was considering sending my agent
If it
from
says
the Lions.
empty space, it would
Yeah.
say a space you control. If it's a
It would say
No,
of the
it's
same
an agent
faction.
space,
oh.
and it doesn't specify. So that was the plan that I forgot, and I'm not going to go back or anything, but that was what I meant to do, is take my lion action and
So if
then
it
go
was
over and get a couple
Oh,
of the
if it
horses.
didn't say
it was-
active
it was just
empire,
say-
you could have done
it was just
anyone
council
probably.
position, I think.
Yeah.
So it seems like you could send it anywhere.
Ooh,
So that's
that's
what
juicy.
that's the ball
That's
that I
very
dropped
spicy.
was
Yeah.
to
Okay.
get a few extra moves.
All right,
that way.
here's what's gonna happen.
That is juicy.
Is there an attack? Are you attacking?
And that card gets less effective later in the
Because
game.
you
I'm-
can
I'm-
move the
does,
horses
yeah.
in.
I can move
You
the
can just take a
horses
city.
in and take a city.
Leaves
I
them a
could
little
do
bit-
that. I could do that
But it does leave
Where
it a little
is that?
spread thin.
right here.
Oh, yeah.
They could just go
Or
right in
here.
here.
Oh, yeah,
Or they could just go in
Brandon's
there.
single city. That's funny.
They could go in there.
What's more important for them? A
But then
farm
if this
or a
guy just
city,
moves
though?
in here, he just takes it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
still, it's all. Or they could muster and I could move.
Hmm.
I don't want to move.
Hmm.
So I'm going to go ahead and attack. And I think I'm going to do this. Just
Okay,
clear
just
out
clear
both
that out.
cities.
Love
Just
it.
Just a
Okay.
trade.
See,
Yeah,
see
we'll
how
trade.
it
So that's
goes.
the end of supply. Horses are good. That's the
Mhm.
end of round 2.
So
Wow.
now with
I'll
turn
take
order
first player.
passes, even though it doesn't tell us on the board. And then we carry on. Discard down
So,
to 5.
I
Good.
don't. Oh wait. Okay, so there's only 2 more opportunities to swap, huh?
Mhm.
Because there's not one at the end of the game.
Right. At the end of round 2 and the end of round 3.
And it's in turn order starting with Brandon.
Yes.
We don't need to discard, right?
Nope.
Okay. So, Brandon, you want to
You plug
show
your
us your
alliance?
stuff?
I kind of like am thinking maybe not. Maybe I do it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna show some stuff.
Yeah!
Show me what
I
you
got
got.
some
Yeah.
stuff to show
Take
you.
it off.
Because I don't think the first game I played, anybody showed their stuff. So
Really?
The entire time.
I think
Oh.
so. I think
I feel like
we all got, and then we were like, oh, yeah, you can't do it on the last round to swap, of course, which
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. So I am going to reveal that I have the elephants in my -1, and the lions in my ×3, and I'm gonna swap them.
Wow.
Whoa!
That's a big swap.
Thank you all for
That's interesting.
bumping up all the.
It's really interesting.
It's
All the elephant domain.
real
Yeah.
interesting too.
I
Yep.
love it.
Anyone else? Candice,
Nope.
Nope.
Kyle. You know you want to.
I do want to.
By the way, Kyle and Christian, if you would just move your cards up a little bit, they'd be actually in the shot. Well,
Wow.
A little up
I don't
into your,
appreciate
to your
you
right.
That was
now.
kind of condescending, but
Trying
Yeah, that was a really shitty tone.
Candice is the one who doesn't really have a good spot to put it.
Brandon, I feel
but-
like, could you apologize when you say stuff like that to me?
Here.
or-
like sorry to be an asshole, but
What was assholeish about
No,
that?
I was just teasing
A
you.
little passive
All right.
aggressive or something,
We're
right?
we're going to reveal some information to y'all.
Oh,
Oh.
I didn't expect that. I thought you were going to say no.
And I have to say that as I was counseling them, I initially had their best interests in
And
mind,
you've changed your mind.
and
Oh.
I since have changed my mind.
Oh,
And I'm doing a 5-1 swap.
That's a big swap, too.
So
So-
I am pushing the Eagles from my 4 spot down to my -1 spot and putting the horses, who kind of are like the under horse, if you will.
The under
no.
horse, yeah.
That's not a phrase.
That's what I've heard. I've heard it both ways, actually.
Under horse and horse under.
Yeah, that's the one. And yeah, so now my horses are my devout faction.
Love it.
Wow.
So we're now advancing up to agent placement for round 3.
Remove first.
So first,
Brandon.
we all remove one.
What? What am I supposed to do now?
Gotta take one of your councils. Oh, councilmen. What are they called?
I think agents, right?
Agents.
I
Yeah,
think
they're
it's
agents off of the council.
Mm.
Yeah, so do
So
I
you're no
want...
longer
Oh, yeah, they're
counseling
agents, yeah.
the higher
And
ups
it just
of the...
says retrieve and deploy agents, so they are.
Yeah, there you go.
I could also just get some fun stuff and pick this game out myself.
Yeah, start 3D
my
printing
cart
some things.
by the
Yeah.
end of it.
I know.
Matt does
Or
too,
one of our
actually.
carts.
We
You
have
do
one.
not need to own 2 games of the same thing ever, Brandon. You realize that?
What? Just because we hang out and play games all the time and live, well, we'll soon live like 5 minutes apart?
Yeah. I think that's exactly what I'm saying. And I have a full Calyx shelf as well as your several shelves of games. I feel like we don't need too many duplicates.
Valid, I guess.
But as my hard and fast rule is, I cannot have more games than my 4x4 Calyx allows.
That's fair.
That's unreasonable.
Trying
No, you're
to
not.
downsize.
So my theory is that there are only so many games that like deserve a spot, and there are games that like I have that a similar game does the thing that the game is doing.
That's fair.
Gotta figure out which one's better and swap it out if you
Yeah,
need to.
because
Yeah.
I'm like I like to do that like the counseling of game, right? Like someone comes over to my house who's never played a board game before in their life, or like a new board game, and I'm like, how do I get them into the hobby by putting one game in front of them of a thing that they like?
You gotta have
like
that.
you know, like
yeah.
the a push your luck type game, worker placement type game, engine building.
I feel you. Like I whisper to my board games. I whisper and I say, "Do you deserve a spot on this?" No, I'm doing a big downsizing right now.
So
slowly.
One of the
I like really good games, but I just don't have enough time.
Want to plug the link to your like BGG marketplace account?
I don't have them up there yet, but I'm Candy Drum on there. CANDIDRUM. But yeah, I'm at that point where I have so many games, and there are some that I'm like I haven't played that I still want to play before I decide if I want to get rid of it. And then there's some that I haven't played that I'm like, I don't need that.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
Gotta be honest with you.
But yeah, but I'm trying to like box it to my. I think I have 2 4x4s and then a 2x4 on top, and I'm trying to get things in there.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It is hard. This is the end of my tangent, at least in this part. But the one that I've struggled to get to the table in the last, I want to say 3 or 4 years, which is like I keep my space like very very tight. Like 4x4 is not that
That's
many
not
games.
that much. Yeah.
And it's Flamme Rouge, and I adore the game,
Yeah.
and I just cannot convince anyone to play it with me.
I sold it. I'll play it with you, but I sold mine.
It's so interesting because it's
I've
like
never played it.
You can. It's
a bike racing game.
Yeah, a bike racing game.
That's fun.
Where you're playing in the Tour de France and you control 2 bikers, and the only goal that you have is to cross the finish line with one of those bikers first. And there's all this like slipstreaming mechanics to it, and it's just incredibly cool. Like there's like so many great like mundane moments, and then there's so many great like incredibly feel bad moments that you're just like the bike lane goes down to 1 lane and you just blew like your Sprinter 9 card and you cannot pass the biker in front of you, and you're like, no, because it's also like
that's a good like beer and pretzels game.
Yeah, it is.
It's
a simple like an hour
anybody
nice
can
game.
play.
We should get some pretzels.
Do you have pretzels?
No.
Okay.
Work on that. All right.
Wow.
Our friend Ann was just telling me about making homemade pretzels, which she did and brought over a few weeks ago. Yeah, I need to get that recipe.
And they were delicious.
All right, future stream.
All right. Anyway,
it makes great Twitch streams when we're all eating on stream.
Yeah. Everyone likes the sound of chewing. I think that's a universal fact, right?
As all humanity enjoys.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta take one off, Brandon.
Yeah, that's where we are.
That's where we're
Back to the game, round 3.
All right, Lion Chancellor is gone.
Okay.
As you just showed, you have no. Wow, that's actually interesting. I kind of think you would want to be the Lion Chancellor at this moment.
You would
Bears
think so.
coming back.
Spider Steward, or Lion Steward, I should say.
I like acting early, so maybe I won't take that one. I'm gonna take my Eagles. 3rd position, whatever that.
Steward.
You're
Thank always the steward. You should
All
remember
right,
that now.
Brandon.
No, that was
I'm always
that was the marshal.
Oh, that's
I'm
a
always
marshal.
the
Yeah.
steward.
Right,
That's
right,
why
okay,
I didn't know what the 3rd one was.
Are you replacing?
Oh, I don't like making the decisions first.
Yeah, that's super rough. I'm so happy I get to go last. But
all right, I have
in later rounds, I feel like it's less good.
It is.
Now after swapping 2 of these, even though the 2 I swapped are visible, I have like completely forgotten where all the others are. All right.
Okay, I know where my end game needs to be.
And we're
if I'm
starting to
gonna
get
this
we're starting to get to the we're at literally the second half of the game now, where we need to start
Cards
really
are
looking
gonna-
at those cities.
Now we know some data.
Yeah.
People are locked in.
We are locked in.
We're not locked in yet.
You guys
We can do
you're
whatever we
flexible.
want.
Yeah, we can do
But you
whatever
can
we
only
want.
change 2 positions at this point.
At this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you could still do
I could still do
you
another
could-
one, so I could these 2 are really the only juicy targets I would think.
I mean, theoretically, that couldn't
Okay.
you swap these two again? Can you
No,
swap?
they're-
They have to
they're
be
No,
locked.
the ones that
They're
are face
locked.
up are locked.
Interesting.
I will go for Elephant Steward.
Well, we know he has the best interest in mind.
We do. I'm not. It was the second best interest.
I mean, like relatively best interest. It kind of seems like in order to do well, you need to have interest across the map, right?
Right.
So I have an inkling of where his number 1 spot is.
Ooh.
Nobody
Taking
was
the
expecting that.
the chancellorship of the Eagles. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm just not sure what my good options are.
I think I know what I'll do, but I don't know what the good options are.
Man, yeah, this is tricky. I'm in a difficult situation.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to grab. Man.
Yeah, I like this game.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, that's good.
I like
Yeah.
That's real good.
Kyle, we need to usher in an era of horse dominance.
The first
Let's
full
work together on this.
empire.
Okay.
You want horse dominance
I'm
too?
more than happy
Yeah.
to oblige with that request.
Stop saying horse dominance. I don't like it.
What's wrong
Is
with
it
horse
me?
dominance?
It's you.
The horses will have their day.
Mm-hmm.
I will steward them into the next generation.
One more.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
it gets a little tight in a 4-player. 3-player feels like it would still be 2. I'm not sure if that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is.
Yeah.
Only 2 players.
I feel like
replace 3.
maybe 3-player is the perfect number for this.
I disagree. I like that we're jostling.
Yeah.
I like that we're bumping
Yeah.
up into each other and there's not great options.
I would try it with
Really?
3, but
I would try
yeah,
it with
I,
three.
I think 4 is
I
gonna
think
be
that interested like that dynamic of like being able to be like, actually you thought you had 4 actions, now you have 1. Like feels real
Is that
good.
a farm?
Is it a farm?
No. I'm looking at how many.
Just
So
a border.
So this action
That's really
can
what it felt like.
the Lion Steward can no longer draw a card. Is that right? Because because they only have 2 farms.
At least not.
Oh, yeah,
There's not like
as
a
it,
there's
as
not
it stands.
there's
now.
not a
You
minimum.
get 1 right here, but not the
I know.
steward,
Yeah. So there's no like minimum of 1 on.
Oh
any
wait,
of the
what are you talking about?
actions.
There's oh yeah, you're right. Shoot,
Uh,
interesting.
'cause I was
That's
just,
why they have
I was just
multiple
kind of
actions.
on
eyeing,
space.
eyeing their cards.
We'll just go for the sheriff then.
And
I think I will.
1
There you go.
is always guaranteed.
I'll just take the card draw.
So yellow
Candice,
stuff. You're
card draw
doing
is
yellow
good,
stuff.
turns out. Horse dominance. Love it.
I don't.
This is filled up, huh?
Yeah.
Sure is.
Yep. You can't.
The elephants have spoken.
And I like that it's 1 of each of the 4 of us.
Yeah.
Does anyone have 2 in the same council yet? I guess
Yeah.
not.
It has happened.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't love that. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what you do.
I,
Maybe I
oh,
love
wow. I feel like I am doing above average on getting multiple actions for where my
Yeah,
agents
you
are.
it.
So I like that.
Alright, so I can either take the steward, which is 1 action. Oh, but drawing cards.
Yeah, there's-
Maybe.
there's no
oh wait,
cards
there's
in
no
yellow.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not viable.
So no.
There's a oh no, there isn't a way. I was gonna say if you like suicided that horse,
Or if
but,
there's a
but
card
they
that
but they go
actually-
after. So
Yeah.
that's true. There are cards. Yeah.
There
Run.
are cards.
I'm gonna run into. That's just like giving me 1 more action. I guess everything is just giving me 1 more action. So where do I want to take it?
This is
Mhm.
fascinating.
This is very interesting. Yeah, I want it in the wolf pack area.
But which one?
The what?
Marshall or...
You're talking about...
Sheriff
First of all, you're
or
talking
the
about...
obvious
You're
one.
talking about bears?
Yeah.
And then...
Oh, right, because you already have
one?
the
I
second.
already
So
have.
Marshall.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're now into action, starting with rat soup.
Yeah.
Rat soup,
Rat
sheriff.
soup. All right, Sheriff Rat Soup over here.
Love that
So
movie.
Blue has 2 farms,
Sure does.
or you can attack.
Kyle, add a bunch of blue.
Is that the move?
It is.
I don't like that.
I don't know if that's the move.
I think that's a weird
I
move.
don't think that's the move, right? I think it's the bears run into the yellow. That seems obvious to everyone, right?
Okay.
So
Sport.
a fort takes 1
Yeah,
out and then
yeah,
3. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so we
Okay.
now know
His
his bears are at X0.
obvious.
That's the answer.
Okay.
What else do I want? Cards?
Yeah, oh, do you want cards?
I would take a card, please, from the blue area.
Okay. They have 2 farms? Yeah.
They sure do.
Yep.
We'll smooth this little thing around.
And then you get either attack or muster per fort, which is 3 muster.
Hmm. Let's see what I have here. I'm going to instead. Wait, the active agent could still be before it acts.
Mm-hmm.
So do I want to let Brandon make the decision for this is the question. I think the answer is probably no.
What decision?
Yeah, this is... What are we talking
I like
about?
making-
So the way that I have a card that can move an active agent.
Hmm.
Oh, you're planning to move him back
So
where
I
we already passed?
Well,
Wait.
no. But I'm saying if I move him right now would be before my turn,
Yes. And then he would act.
and then he would act.
Yes.
You said
Wait.
I could also move him.
But where are
during...
you moving? Are you swapping with him?
What do you mean move an active agent? You're the active agent. How could you move
Yeah.
me?
He has a card that says move
I'm
the active agent.
active
Yeah.
agent. That's me.
Right.
So I can move him to any other place on the board.
Oh yeah. So
So
you're
the
not. So you're not
question is-
moving me. You're moving you.
Yes.
Well, no. But the question is, does this action get resolved now by Brandon, or is it passed?
It depends on whether you're doing it as part of the steward
Does it
turn
say
or
you
part
have
of
to
the marshal
move to
turn.
an
I think.
empty space?
You could do that after your marshal turn.
No, I know, but I'm saying if I do it during the marshal, like basically, can I pass this action? Is my question.
Oh, I see.
You
what
understand
mean.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't
Oh.
think you can, though, because the action still has to happen. I think if you did it during your turn,
Yeah.
it would still be.
I would think if you vacate this without taking the action, then I take the action.
That's what
the
I was
action's
saying.
gonna
I
be
think
taken,
I think
yeah.
every faction has to do all of its actions
Yeah,
every turn.
exactly.
Okay, fair enough. So I will multiply the forces.
Tricky.
Yeah, because I can't invade into an adjacent land currently without going into the horses, and we know we don't want horses to take a hit.
No, we love the horses.
We love horses.
Allegedly.
Horse dominance.
So I'm just gonna throw. You throw 3. You throw 3 right here
Very upsetting.
Sure.
on that farm.
There's no good way to interpret that.
Oh yeah, it's you.
It is me,
Chancellor Bear.
Rotate that on around.
Chancellor Bearman.
Bearman Brandon.
Do we actually love the horses? Is now what I get to decide.
But you can always change your mind. Remember.
Don't wink.
I-
There's a camera.
And no fair winking. I'm incapable of
I know,
winking.
that's why I need to do it every time. Yeah, Brandon can't wink,
Oh, you
by
can't
the way.
Not well.
I can't really whistle.
I end up kind of like turning my head so that you can't really see
can't
my
see what
other
the other
eye.
eye's doing.
Wait.
You just do like
and
this
that
kind of
eye
thing.
is like technically open, but like
Hey, listen.
fighting.
This is my whistle.
Oh, that's unsettling.
That's
I don't like
awful.
that.
It's almost like
That's it. That's
have
it.
you know like a multi-font like
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Whoa, I hated that too.
It's humming and whistling at the same time.
Don't do it again.
Oh god, stop
Whoa!
it! Stop it! You're
Losing
gonna break the mic.
People are
People
dropping
are dropping off the stream like, what the
Dogs
hell?
do hate it. I can confirm. I've done it to a number of dogs. People hate it too, but
Yeah.
they bark less.
That didn't. It didn't really
none,
offend
but
me as
less.
much. I feel like you guys had a chalkboard fingernails thing with that, and it
Yeah.
didn't bother me
Yeah.
that much. I thought it was interesting.
Yeah, thank you.
Interesting. Great.
I appreciate
Very
it.
generous.
All right, here's all I'm gonna do.
It's warm in here.
It's a little.
I'm comfortable, so I know everybody else is hot.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
swap
Gonna get
down.
shirtless soon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swap down to Marshall
You've
and
already showed your token,
Muster.
so
cause additional bears.
Sure.
They have 4 forts, so I'm adding 4 bears.
Cool. Where to?
That's the question.
Oh, sorry. You should have had a 4th bear. I didn't realize I had 4 bears.
You want it there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously,
Obviously.
they need to protect the farmland.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
They're gonna
I
have
was gonna
supply
say,
issues
they're
there.
gonna
Yeah.
supply out.
Whoops.
Silly.
Act like you care about the bears. Just pretend.
I care about the bears.
We know.
They have a farm.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Actually, you know what? Boom. Protect the city.
That's
Nailed it.
ludicrous.
Oh,
that doesn't make
that-
any... No, it doesn't.
What
That's
is this?
It
insane.
does if you've seen the cards that I've seen.
Yeah, I have seen some cards.
That's right.
I've seen some shit,
I
man.
have seen some shit.
All right.
Muster or supply.
Okay, hang on. Am I playing a card? No. Wait, maybe. Hang on.
Okay, it's still your turn, by the way. You're gonna be next. And I'm in here too. Okay.
Yeah, no, this is. That's fine. Okay. So, I'm continuing then to the Sheriff of the Eagles, where I must add 2 banners.
Mm-hmm. No, everyone's like, but what if I don't want
Yeah,
to?
like,
Yeah.
but Eagles
What if I want
kinda
the Eagles
suck.
to just all die?
Okay.
You want to protect this farm?
Nope.
And then at the Steward action, I am going to draw 2 cards because they control 4 farms.
Yeah.
So that's the remaining
4
of these
farms?
cards.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Eagles are a good draw engine.
Yep. And then give me a second here because.
To read all the cards you just drew.
I don't
What?
like that.
This does this?
So it seems like every card has the same first and
You drew
second
2 cards?
text, correct?
I drew
Is
2
that what you
cards.
see?
Yeah.
Say that again.
The first action and the second action of every card is the same exact for every single card of that faction, is what I'm
Yes.
gathering.
Within
Yeah.
a faction, yes.
And then it's just the multi-class, and whenever those 2 things are
They're the
paired,
same,
that's the
yeah,
same action
exactly.
too.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like it.
Okay. I'm just going to play a red card to move the active agent to any empty council position, and then take that position's action immediately. So I'm going to just shift over to the marshal slot. So I'm going to get to do that too.
Wow.
And I'm taking that action immediately. So I am going to.
Let me see
How many
this
forts
first
do they
of all.
have?
Let's just make sure this is legit.
Yeah. So
Wait,
my
let me see.
my
Move
understanding
the
is.
active agent to an empty council position, and then take that position's action immediately.
So my understanding here is that I'm going to now marshal twice.
Yes,
Yes.
that is my
Because
understanding.
I'm taking its action immediately, and then the round is going to proceed to it, and
Yeah.
I'm going to take its action.
Yeah,
I would agree.
I
Yeah.
agree. That's
That's
nuts.
shady.
Which seems good. I'm going to shuffle it into the deck.
Okay.
Actually, wait, let me. So you're right. There's a lot of consistency in what these cards do. So actually, should look at the other
The other ability.
parts of like which one do I want to discard.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is the correct choice.
I am going to discard.
I love
This
this
one. Okay.
Stop him.
All right. So gonna populate based on the number of forts they control, which is
he
2.
just took an action from me, so I'm not happy.
Or wait.
Waiting.
What am I doing?
It's a great question.
I know. Thank you for.
Seeing your brilliance.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. The Who do I actually love here? No one.
Did you end up putting the same card back there? You picked a
No, I
different
switched which card I put there. I guess I play it face up if you want to know. It's the
Yeah,
one
we
with
should all
the
just start winking
it's
at
the one
each
with the
other.
Horse Alliance.
Okay.
Okay, so taking the martial
We're not
action
even
now,
on the camera anymore.
mustering.
Just for ourselves.
Just us.
Just for
We
us.
get to enjoy.
I love it.
Am I mustering 2 troops or am I going straight on the rampage? Because I can basically attack twice consecutively by taking
I
this
mean,
action
which is
twice.
pretty bold.
Yeah,
Put captions
You realize
in.
we're not on the stream anymore, right, Bren?
Put
I
captions
do because
in.
this part of it was
Oh.
covered by.
Or was
pictures,
it because
yeah.
we were all winking
See.
at each other?
Also, yeah,
It's like censorship of the
too,
wing.
too
Yeah.
much too much winking.
Don't want the crowd to know.
Okay, I'm just gonna muster 2 troops here,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Attack
I
from there.
am going to send them into here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep, I
Okay.
figured.
Chancellor Candice.
Chancellor Candice.
Chancellor Candice. I was supposed to be Marshal Candice also.
You hate to see that happen.
You do hate to see it. You could become Marshal right now.
There's only one card there, so even if I wanted to get cards.
Do I?
Oh, you already
no,
did.
I meant
You
Marshal.
did.
Basically switching the two.
I don't have any more attacks.
Oh, actually,
Mm,
what I'm gonna
that's
do
fine. Okay.
is do this, and I will just take this.
Well, last red card of the stack.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
The one I just shuffled back in.
I'll take your scraps.
Okay.
All right.
We're.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
it's interesting.
So Brandon, supply for red, which I believe kills one of the dudes you just moved.
There's a
in.
farm in there.
Oh,
I,
there's
don't,
a farm.
I don't know if you can see it through the cubes. Yep.
Yep. That, through all the cubes. Thank you.
Not that I thought about that, but it worked out okay.
So I'm up. So I'm just gonna do this and see. So add 3 friendly banners to any one city. Is any one city?
Anyone
Anyone city.
Great.
Is that a,
and
is
it
that
says
a single
city?
card discard?
Any one city. No, it's a 2-card discard.
Okay.
Oh wait. Friendly banners though. So
Add 3 friendly banners to any one
so
city.
that must be of the
Yeah.
faction that's already controlling the city. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no,
Yeah.
well, I mean,
No, to a city.
But friendly, is
friendly.
the question.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Well, say.
Add 3 friendly banners
so
to any
does
city.
friendly mean current empire?
So
or
that-
friendly
that
to
tells
the
me
city?
I
that's
think
probably-
that means you could put 3 here.
3
3
horses.
brown.
Yeah.
3
Right,
brown.
Okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense. But it does not say current faction, so it could be
Any faction
but I'm
just
going
has
do
to-
that.
I mean, it's
It has to
it's
be friendly to what
it's-
the control
it's-
is already.
Yes, exactly.
any city, and
Basically,
then
it's
whatever's controlling it
reinforcements.
gets
Is that
yeah.
like?
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay.
Still want to do it?
I think so.
Okay.
I just gotta think about the best way for me to do it. Sorry, give me one moment.
Sure.
I'm just gotta think.
We can wink.
We can
Practice
wink at
our
each other.
winking.
Yeah.
Well, 3 of us can wink.
Wow. Harsh.
Fine. You'll live.
Sunday snaps.
Did we agree that supply only affects the current empire?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'll double check. But I'm pretty sure. If not, we have to restart the whole game.
Game
Yep.
over. Start
You're
over.
doubling down on this Lions thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
wait a
fine.
second.
I'm okay with it.
At the end of an empire's turn, it just says a region may only contain 4 banners.
No.
Great. No.
So
Oh.
that's my bad.
That's fine.
It's not that particular one. It's all supply.
Sure. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I will still just tweak where they go. Just thinking.
But we're all in green, huh?
Yeah, we
That's
are.
kind of interesting.
Green spicy.
Yeah.
In that case,
And
We know
only
Brandon
one revealed
loves it.
motive, yeah.
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 man, it's interesting.
Green's got 2 cities right now. We should do like a
3 here.
little city check at some
There we
point,
go.
maybe at the end of this
Mhm.
round.
Okay, so that's my card action. I still get to be sheriff of green,
Mhm.
which is literally just put 1 out per farm, so just 2.
2.
So I'm going to put 2 green in this city.
Where they're going to go away at supply?
Yep.
Okay.
Woo-hoo. That's,
Interesting.
and they're not adjacent to anything to
Then
attack.
it's to me. It's either add 2 green banners or draw 1 green card because they have 3 forts.
I think we're seeing how Christian feels about elephants.
I think he may be the only one who shares that feeling, though. That's what I've seen so far. So maybe he needs to just change his
Dial
alignment.
it back.
Huh.
Like, hey man, elephants are pretty cool.
That's all.
You have to agree.
Okay, I'm gonna take the green card here, but then I'm not gonna pass the turn just yet.
It's fair.
As I look at my options here. Yeah.
So would the last round of this game be every single square is filled? Is that what it feels like? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, it will be.
It will be.
Wild.
Pretty wild.
Candice, you like the elephants?
I'm okay.
I
with
want to
the
talk about
elephants.
working together on a move here.
Don't do it.
In favor of the elephants?
Don't wink at him.
Like, should I, would it be interesting if I, like, got those horse cubes out of the way of the elephants taking that city? You've got a attack action you can take next for them.
I don't like. I thought we were going with horse dominance, Brandon.
Yeah, I love the horses, yeah.
So why are you trying to kill the
He
horses?
likes the elephants more.
So
Horses
horses
are
are
at
down
X2.
here for him?
They're at X2.
That's
yeah.
what we're thinking.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know who his X4 is yet. I don't think it's horses.
I know who it is. It's
red.
bears.
I don't
it's
know.
bears. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
I don't
But it's
know
gonna
that
change.
I want to...
That's why he's gonna change to horse dominance.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
This is so...
Find other
I don't know
ways
that
to
I
say
wanna-
it.
You're all so confident
Yeah.
in what I'm doing.
Your hand is
I don't know that
basically
I wanna,
open to us.
commit
right
that
now.
much.
Yeah, I'm more of a peaceful being, and I don't know if I want to just go attack a bunch of horses with elephants.
So you
Mhm.
also...
I would agree. with
You're
that.
also
honestly.
horse dominance, is what I'm hearing.
I'm just... That's
She's
just,
like,
I
let
just-
a pony
I
be a
am-
pony, man.
That's
That's
not
all
a
she
beautiful...
said.
That's not a nice visualization in my mind.
She doesn't want dom and horse to be associated in the same phrase.
What else are you trying to do with your life here?
I don't know. I'm trying to make sure that I don't discard cards to hand size. The end of the round is one of the main
That's a thing.
one of the main motivators here.
Mm-hmm.
And this is... you'll have a chance to act here.
I know, but that's for the lions.
Who he hates.
But your card, that you can still play a card that unrelated to the lions here. When you take this
No,
action.
not if they all just say the act.
Oh.
Give 1,000,000 points to the active.
That's
No,
fair.
no, no.
Yeah.
The non-active player loses.
Yeah, we see the lion dominance in just this alone.
Well, I'm going to
They can only attack in one space.
I mean, either way, you
That's
kind of have no
interesting.
choice but to help the greens. Like, that action doesn't do much that can tank them right now.
Correct.
One of the main things that action could do is let you, like, suicide some greens into those horses. So why don't I'll just do the thing that I was talking about doing. I'm going to play a red and a green for Alchemist's Fire. Choose one banner of the active empire. Kill up to 5 enemy banners in adjacent regions. So I'm simply going to choose this this green space and kill the active horses or the adjacent horses.
Oh.
Interesting.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
rude.
And then
Interesting.
Then you
shuffle
can
them
take your
to
regular action.
green and red.
Shuffle those in.
That was after my action,
Oh, that was
so
after
it's
your
action.
It's
Yeah.
Candice's action.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very interesting.
I tried to make a deal. Tried to work together on this. If you had another thought about how we can elevate the elephants,
Yeah.
I would have been interested, but you didn't want to talk.
Okay, so I could either place 3, and they're out there. Then nobody can place any. Because they're out there, unless you
Yeah.
kill some. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of interesting.
I don't hate it.
Oh, is that what happens when the cube supply runs out? Is no more can be
It's
placed?
component limited for sure.
Well, like the other way it could go is like if you need to place more, remove them from the places of your choice.
I mean, this one's
right?
going to get removed. 2 of those are going to get removed right
Sure.
now.
Yeah.
Or like at the end of this,
Oh, right.
unless we do something.
But not
about it.
before
Yeah, not before I go.
rats go.
Yeah.
Alright, or I could simply attack. But again, we talked about this. I don't want to see that bloodshed.
Yeah.
I agree.
So let us go ahead.
Do it.
We don't know where your lions are. We know Brandon hates lions. I think you like lions. You might like lions a little bit too. I don't know.
Lions are fine. I think.
Lions are great.
Is that how you feel?
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't seem like it. It's my one guy's opinion.
Alright, let's do this. Attack. And let's do all three of these.
Whoa. So you're just killing
so they're
everything.
all dead.
Yep. The exact opposite of your original idea.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's off the board. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Rat, Chancellor.
Chancellorette.
Reporting for duty.
Chancellor Rat.
I'm not gonna do it now, but I think I need to do it at some point.
I'm starting to. I feel like it would take a few games to kind of like understand the identities of the factions. But one easy way is they range from having between 1 and 3 attack actions.
Yeah.
Like the bears have the most, and the lions have the least.
Yeah, lions are defensive.
Which I think is really interesting.
Which it makes sense because they're in the central.
Yeah.
You know,
You
like
made
they
me-
need to hold the line.
You made me Chancellor of
Hold
the
the lion.
Elephants.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a power position! All right.
Supply
I'll allow
check.
it.
Situation over here.
Yep. Let's remove
Anywhere
those.
else?
We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
Moving on. Brandon. Sheriff Brandon.
I
Sheriff
am
of the Lions.
going to draw a lion card.
That was easy.
That'll do it for
Was
me.
Pretty easy.
What do lion cards do? I haven't seen one.
Christian, you're back in it.
Yeah. I am going to.
What? Oh, that's interesting.
The cards are very spicy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
cards are super spicy. Lions currently only have 2 farms, so I could not get any cards. So that's easy. This is an easy decision.
It's a recruiting move.
Mm-hmm.
But where? Hmm.
And then up to my marshal, 2 per fort. Lions have 2 forts, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh. What is with the lion love? I thought we were all pretty agreed on lions.
I think all but one. Sometimes you need to just abandon your faith, though. Sticking to his guns, unfortunately.
2,
Interesting.
actually.
I was like, that's gonna get
Yeah.
removed immediately.
I don't have another turn this round, huh? So I'm going to take this opportunity to go to the restroom. I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
I need to do that too. But I have a turn pretty soon.
One at a time, no plotting, no
Yeah.
plotting.
Yeah.
Really,
No, behind
Yeah.
closed doors. No one else is in the room where it happened.
And then I get to be Chancellor. So obviously I've overloaded this guy on purpose.
I figured as much.
We're gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4 up to here.
That's an attack.
Mm-hmm. That's my attack. Supply is good. Up to horses.
To me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So first, I place horses. And I get to place how many?
2? Looks
There's
like
2.
3.
3.
One here too.
Okay, 3 horses going out.
Lion. I mean, we should make an agreement about these lions and raiding this horse territory right here. I don't love that.
I don't feel great about that either.
Okay, well, there we go.
So here's what we do.
Let's hear it. Dump some cards into my lap. That's what we do.
We put 2 here.
Okay.
We put 1 here.
All right.
Then I played this card.
I like that.
Play a double card.
Ooh, I love that.
Green and red, Alchemist's Fire. Choose 1 banner of the active empire. So we'll pick this banner. Kill up to 5 enemy banners in any adjacent regions.
So I
Love
said
that.
here. Oh, any adjacent regions.
Any adjacent
So you can
regions.
kill
So I'll kill 4 here.
Yep.
And then I'll kill 1 here.
I love it.
Spicy. Okay.
Spicy indeed. I'll shuffle this.
To the rats. So we can assume he's going to suicide somewhere. That's what it feels like to me. Or you could change your alliance. Never forget.
We can assume what it feels like.
Yeah.
I am at the risk of maybe a little worse audio quality. It's getting warmer here, so I'm going to open a window.
Nice.
Or 2.
Feels great to me.
You're just comfortable.
Yeah.
According to the thermostat on this fan, it's 80 in here, so.
Wow.
Perfect.
It's my temperature then.
Just get a little bit of.
For every 2 forts we hold. So I could draw a card. I'm currently sitting on 7. And you said there's no limit to how many we can play, right?
I didn't read about any limits.
But I feel like we also need people. And you're not going to help us with that. Almost definitely not.
How do you know? You don't know what I'm doing.
I mean, you just invaded us. The horses, that is.
Stream, let me know if they looked at my hand while it was up.
We did.
But in a friendly way.
Yeah.
We winked.
But in a horse
We
way.
winked, like.
Right. Now I'm trying this saber-toothed squirrel hockey.
Yeah, that's
game.
what happened.
Horrible. I love it.
It's a very fun, creepy squirrel on the can.
Yeah, he looks mad too.
Alright. Or just 2. That feels worse somehow.
Yeah, it
but
does.
we do need people. But at what cost? Yeah, I'm going to draw a card.
I knew it.
Alright, but before we act at all, I'm obviously going to play a bunch of cards.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
How many are in your hand?
8 currently. That's an interesting thing, but I thought I had that reserved for something. Oh, sure did. Alright, that's interesting.
Card master over here.
It's like a totally different game.
Yeah, I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Over here. Playing some Magic the Gathering. You guys can play whatever the hell you want.
Turned it into a deck builder.
Yeah. Somehow. I managed. It's fine. Alright, I'm going to do this for sure. Because I saw Candice do some Alchemist Fire, and then I learned how.
You could do the same thing.
So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to Alchemist
Wait,
Fire.
I did the alchemist
so
fire.
It's happened several
No,
times.
But I watched
while you were gone.
Candice do it.
I did a
and
cool.
She did
I
way
did-
better.
Yeah.
I
And you can
missed
shuffle
it.
that in there.
Did way
And this
better.
is just going to murder some bears.
Oh no!
As well as this one lion.
Love it.
My bears.
Your bears. What else you got?
Our bears. Happy?
Alright, I still have 6 cards, so I need to at least play 1 more. At least. Jinx.
Oh, this game is hard.
Yeah,
love
it
it.
is. It is real hard.
And Candice gets the last action of the round.
I like it. She's a horse friend.
Spicy.
That is a big advantage. Like the horses are interesting
and
because
it's
they
still
start
your
with.
turn technically,
Yeah.
right? But we're at the end of.
Yeah, at the end of his before
So
mine
we're
starts.
like
yeah,
we're
in between.
here right
yeah.
now.
Horses start with no troops, and they don't even have a huge. They don't even get a lot of them. It's not like they surge and ended up having a lot
But
at the
they
end.
start with the
But
most
they
cities.
start with the most
by
cities,
base.
and they go last, which is a huge advantage.
Yeah.
They're reactive. They're the
Yeah.
cavalry.
So I think we all need to
I
get
don't-
on the horse.
I don't feel like cavalry are reactive in nature. That's not how I would look at it.
Alright, I'm going to. Is this the right? Yeah. Oh no, I don't want it. I'm not going to. I changed my mind. I'm going to.
Do it.
Do it.
Doing it.
Doing what?
I am moving. Oh wait, not that one though. slightly.
So many cards.
Too many cards.
Sorry, I have so many cards. That sounds hard.
This one here. Yeah. This one here. Just moving my active to another spot. So
and doing that action.
And doing that action? Is that
That's what it says. Yeah.
Move the active agent to any empty council position and then take the position's action immediately.
So I'm going to be the Chancellor and I'm going to run these guys into
Chancellor
these lines. So all these guys die.
Love it.
Okay.
And
You
go
wanna
to
sort
or
to the
buried
correct-
the wrong place.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're up to
Shuffle that
Marshall.
back in.
Cool.
Mhm.
I'm going to move horses in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Easy.
Right.
Okay.
Chancellor.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, you don't know what's
side
going
with
on.
us now.
No,
I
you
see
have,
it.
you have no idea what's going on with me.
Oh, I have every idea. But I'm going to go to the bathroom while
Yes.
you all do this
Yes.
thing.
Careful, there's a lot of equipment between you and the door.
Tiptoe, tiptoe.
Basically, Tom Cruise.
It's
Less
what I always
crazy,
say
though.
about you.
That's true. I've heard you say it many times.
Since you met 3 hours ago?
Yep. That's the one.
So right now forts are 2, so I could bounce back and get a brown card if I wanted to.
Or we could attack again. Like, I don't know if you have any cards. So, I mean, like, if you're pro horse, if you have any cards that would let you put out horse banners, that would be the play. But I don't know if you have any.
Right.
Because Brown can't attack right now
Mhm.
out of its territory because it has to leave one behind.
Oh no! It never needs to leave one behind here.
Oh,
because it
okay.
already
Okay,
owns it,
Yeah.
kind of. But if it controlled here and it was going to attack,
so this one could not attack to here because it would have to leave one behind.
right? Yes, correct.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna move.
Sure. Bounce back to the steward.
I feel like I want to put some out, but I also want a card.
Can only do one of those.
Yeah. How many farms does Brown control?
1, 2, 3.
3. So I could put 3 out, it seems like.
If you swap with sheriff.
Or just take a card. I'm going to take a card for now.
Sure.
And see if I can.
Do more.
It's also a tiebreaker.
Okay.
All right. I think
Discard.
Is he
which-
down to 5?
He's down to 5, yeah. So pass the first player to Candice.
My time to shine.
Here you
or
go.
not.
We
Yeah.
are up to reveals. Are you going to reveal any and swap any of your...
Yeah, Arya.
Let me look for it 1 second. Don't look over here.
Oh, okay. I would never. I'll just look at my phone. I'll be a fun board gamer. Staring at his phone.
I'm not going to reveal.
I am.
Oh!
I'm going to reveal and swap my green and my blue. So my green is up to X2 and my blue is up to -1.
Yikes.
Or down to -1.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Are you revealing anything?
This is your final chance, Kyle. Once you're... Oh, no. The camera's shaking.
I know.
You've ruined everything.
I've ruined everything. Anyway,
So which 2 are you revealing?
oh, you think I'm going to reveal?
We're assuming.
You're wrong.
You swapping?
Oh.
Okay.
Everything is exactly how I planned.
Is it?
Yep.
Doubt it.
Yeah, I also doubt.
What about you, Brandon?
No, there was a point in the round leading up to this where I thought I might, but not the way things have worked out. So,
Switch the
so
camera.
Okay.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
now on the
yeah.
camera. Thank you, thank you. Should I take that line again? Take it
Yeah,
from the top.
yeah, do it
again.
again.
All right.
Line.
So Brandon.
I had planned to potentially swap 2, but based on the state of the board, I will decline.
Ah, I see.
And so now we're up to first player. We're
Yeah, so we
Agent
got to
remove. We are
remove an
Agent
agent
remove.
each. Starts with you, Candice.
Okay, where am I? I'm over here.
I don't know. I think Candice got the best shake of it all because she got
Agreed.
to go early last, and then she gets to go late
First.
first.
Going last at the start feels good, and going
Is
first
there
at
a
the end
first
feels
last
good.
player
Yeah.
advantage in this game? Is
I
that
think
what you're
so.
saying?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Yep.
But we're perfectly aligned, so
Everything's fine.
I have no problems with it. All right, I have to remove one. Man, I'm in great places everywhere. I'm gonna
Yeah.
remove
Yeah.
It's tricky too because once you do realize you might be aligned with someone, you want
Can
to
I have
still
my
have more
Chancellor?
points than them. You know, like we're
Chancellor.
not
Wow.
we're not fully on each other's team, even
Yep.
if we're
Exactly on the
our
each other's team.
loyalties
Yeah,
align here and there.
Okay.
Interesting. Because also theoretically you could have
I'll
the
abandon
exact
this
same layout.
Red Marshal.
You could
Yeah,
have-
yeah,
But you want to have more points or more cards.
More
So
cards.
this is where it is like PAX Premier, which we will have on this show eventually. I'll convince him.
Candice, you're placing.
Candice suggested.
I'm placing.
Candice
She bumped to the
suggested it,
camera, and the
and
camera wasn't even up right there.
Candice suggested it, and I was like, there's not that much to show on camera, and there's a lot of quiet thinking time. Like, I don't know if that's
Don't worry, I'll
frustrating
just
you,
keep
but-
the running monologue, get my internal monologue out.
Oh, okay, well then we're good. Yeah, bring it next time.
Okay. So I'm gonna go here.
Oh, you're removing right now. Oh,
We
no,
already
never mind.
removed.
Never mind.
We removed.
We're-
I'm
we're
first
back
to
to
place.
all
I've already
right.
done that. I like this.
Marshal of
Even
Red,
though I'm sad I don't
please.
get a say.
Actually,
I might not like it.
Can't
I
wait.
come to, I
yeah,
come to
Marshal of
see.
Red.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, maybe
Actually,
I
I'm
really
sorry,
hate
Steward of Red. I lied.
You want the cards?
Yes, I want those.
Yeah.
it.
Smart.
Mhm. Yeah, it makes sense.
Kyle.
Interesting. I think I would like to be. Oh no, I already am. Well, that's interesting because you have to always remember that the Chancellor is just the Chancellor from here on, as in they either get to swap or
Attack.
fight,
There's no
but
like
no
long
extra
There's no
term
long
action.
term
yes.
advantage. Yeah.
Interesting. I think
This is gonna get really.
this is
interesting
really
this last
interesting. Oh my god. Oh, I don't have the answer.
You gotta pick something.
You need to have an answer.
I'll be the Marshal of Red.
It seems like a fool's errand.
That's fine.
Dummy play.
I am the fool.
Seriously.
I will
I
take
love
the
errands.
errands.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Also.
I'm going to take the Chancellor of Blue.
I considered it.
Thanks for letting us know.
There were like 6
You
choices. You considered them all.
I didn't consider them all. Like the Sheriff of Red, I don't want it. Seems bad.
It's getting tight out here.
Yeah, it is. It's
Not a whole lot of options. Nope. Not a whole lot of options at all. So.
I mean, literally every space will be filled at the end of this, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So I get no last option.
No,
Correct.
You are
Yellow only owns
But I
2
did
farms.
make my previous choice
one farm.
One
Based
farm.
based on what I thought my last one
So-
would be.
yeah.
Cards are
That's
out.
smart. Thank you.
Yellow controls 2 forts.
I'll give it to you occasionally.
Occasionally.
This is
Hey,
not.
I mean, yeah, we're in the late game. Everything's falling apart. We've ruined these empires.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
The
That's what it
peasants'
feels like.
lives are miserable because of us.
It's accurate.
I'll go here anyway.
Oof. Brutal. Well, when I said that I had made my play assuming I knew what or thinking about where I would end, I thought I would end up with a lion slot. So shows what I
Sheriff
know.
for me.
And you don't get a choice, Brandon.
You
Nope,
are the
I am
Sheriff
You don't
Sheriff
have
of
the
the
right.
Reds.
Oh,
Hell
you don't have
yeah.
the right.
All right.
We're into it. Mr. Rat. Mr. Ratman.
Mr. Ratman.
Send me a
rat. All right. I need to not mess up here. That's important.
Big strat.
It is.
Yep.
Mr. Ratman.
Yeah, that's going to be in your head for the rest of the day. You're welcome.
It's interesting where I think about how many points a faction will get me, but like if a faction for me is a little lower on my track, but it's even lower for the rest, then that is the one that I would rather do.
Definitely.
So if I think that like the one in my 2 slot is one that you all have 0 or -1, I really would like to make that faction
Yep.
shine.
Indeed.
Yeah, because you got to start thinking about, you don't want to tie with people. You want to beat people. So
Yeah.
you have to think beyond just like, oh, let me just make sure.
Buff these people.
Because
Yeah.
other people, like...
I definitely don't want to tie with you because you would win a tie. The rest of us will go to hand size if we tie. You will beat us because
I
you
have
have
no
revealed the
revealed.
fewest.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Remember
true.
that?
Yeah, that is part of the tiebreaker.
I don't know how common ties are. Probably not very.
It seems
statistically
very
unlikely,
unlikely.
but we'll find out.
Yeah, we will. Although I have to feel like everything just gets nudged a little bit. So unless like one faction dominates and that's your 4 or 3.
And even then,
I
I
mean,
feel like there's a strong advantage to undermining the obvious winner. Right?
Yeah,
like
although-
if someone's way in the lead and you swap them down.
If people are
Find out.
if people are making swaps, following
Hey,
the
Mr.
way
Rat.
Yeah, it's me. I need to figure something out.
if people are making swaps
gotta
following the way the world is going, I could
Yeah.
see people and someone could potentially end up with the exact same row as someone
Yeah,
else,
yeah.
which then is of course a tie.
Interesting. Okay.
And what's happening? Are we here?
Yeah, so he's
just did
just
his,
done. So now he's the steward. Would you
Good.
like one?
Please give me
one
a
card.
card.
Obviously.
Here you go.
I want things to be able to do later.
And then
Yeah.
are you done with that turn?
Sure am.
My marshal. Okay. I'm going to war.
Yeah.
As you should.
I am
Who are you going to
How?
war with?
Yeah, you're very far away.
bloodthirsty.
My
Am I
cards.
I mean, your cards will make you not so far.
I mean, you don't.
Yeah,
have
like
any-
these 2 red cards that when I play them
Oh.
together says my attack may target any empty enemy region.
Yeah.
And so these
They're
bears
teleport.
are going to jump over to this red city.
Cool.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. So that was fun. Shuffle those into
And
the red deck.
I'm more than happy with that because
You're like, take them away
That's
from
true.
red.
take it.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're welcome.
So you're helping.
Thank you.
And then you
I
get
appreciate
your last action as
Chancellor?
Chancellor.
Correct, I do. Get that action. And now is where it gets interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I
Do we
hate
think-
how early
Do
I
we think
act
the
in
bears
this is
are
awful.
His
times
top,
2?
No way, because he's only got 2 cities. Like that's
I think
oh his X2. Yes, I
Yeah,
think
they're
they're
X2.
times 2.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
they're not. I think he's horse on top, bears X2.
So for Chancellor, they're going to take
Horse
it. They're
on
gonna
top.
they're gonna make an attack. I'm trying to decide. Could I
His zero
could I see the
is
backs of your
red.
cards, please? Because they are pretty knowable, like what they do. So like Kyle has 2 reds, so he can also teleport to an empty city, for example. I know.
Yes, you
Better
know the
believe
one
it.
or two.
Yeah.
I have
Do you
2
have
reds
cards?
also.
None
What does it
whatsoever.
look like?
Oh wait,
Wow.
what do I have?
Please keep
I have 2
underlining it.
browns.
Make me feel
Okay, you have
foolish.
2 browns. I don't know if have I ever had a brown
I
card?
do
I
like
don't
how
know
late
if
you
I know
act,
what brown
though. I
cards
am
do.
jealous of that.
I mean, it's interesting.
If
It's
I had
like-
a lot of cards and acting late, that would be like.
I'll talk more about what
game-changing.
happened at the end because I think there's
Yeah.
some interesting stuff I didn't pick up on early on. I was acting mostly
Okay.
off of my token
So
position.
I'm not going to leave this empty. I'm going
I don't
to
want
Yeah,
take
yeah.
the blue Chancellor attack, and they're going to go into this
Yeah,
yellow land,
correct.
killing an eagle.
Yep.
And then I'm going to play this blue card. After your attack, you may make an additional attack with any surviving banners,
Mhm.
and they're all going to go into this city,
Interesting.
killing a
Right.
horse.
His horse is not on top.
Taking-
his bear is definitely on
Yeah,
top.
that horse is not dominating.
Uh-huh. That makes sense. So now, yeah, it's bear X4.
Okay,
horse
we check
X2.
supply, and it's fine, and then, oh, it's my action.
Yep. 3 in a row.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Bing, 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 bing,
Is
bing,
it?
bing,
Yeah.
Bing, 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 bing.
You have no reactive
Right, man.
abilities.
So I'm going to play this lion card. This is instead of using the current agent position's action, you
Less.
can use a position held by another one of your agents. And I am going to take a blue attack action.
Yep.
And let's
Storming
just
through.
send
2.
probably just 1.
Okay.
I'm more afraid of the horses coming from all these directions than
Interesting.
than anyone wanted to help
He-
the
he's
yellows.
right.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah,
That's
it's-
cool. I love it.
I'm sorry that your blue is 4 right now. I feel like it's not going to last the test of time.
Well, I did what I could.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you did well.
And then that's your turn, right?
Yeah, so now it is
Spider-
Christian
Spider
Steward.
Stewards.
Either
Yeah.
take 2 red cards or
2
add
red
4 red
cards.
banners.
Feels pretty great.
2 red cards. Gimme.
Yeah, he needs it.
Here you
I
go.
need 'em.
All right.
And red cards are good.
And then rats. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Rats.
rats.
Yeah, rats. You can either make a red attack or place 2 red banners because there's 2 red forts.
Red are just not in a position to attack.
Nope.
Poor red.
Oh yeah, they literally cannot make an attack because they're not adjacent to anywhere they don't control.
Well,
No love.
With cards.
With cards.
As you just discovered.
Oh, valid. Yeah.
But I want to tank the reds hard, but if I can use them to wipe some things I want to last. I don't think I do. Hold on, let me just as long as I'm guarding there.
Send me a bowl.
Is that what got stuck in our head, Mr. Ratman?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, this game absolutely reminds me of the map part of the Game of Thrones board game.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what.
But without, you feel much less in charge of the actual fights. It's almost like everybody else is fighting.
Yeah.
You're just like nudging stuff around.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you didn't actually get to be in control of the armies, you just
Right.
got to be in control of yelling in the ears of the armies.
Yeah. So just throw 2 banners. 2 banners?
Yeah.
2 banners in that farmland.
Sure.
Really helping them out. Okay. I like it.
And then I'm going to swap
Uh-huh.
with the spider
To draw cards.
to draw 2 cards. Yeah.
Enjoy.
Okay.
Are you playing any cards or is that
Supply
turned on?
cool?
That's
Supply's
probably
cool.
the end.
Okay.
I don't probably want
So
to
yeah,
active as
supply
that.
is good, and then it is back to Christian as the Sheriff of Green, Sheriff
Great.
of Elephants.
So green control is 1, 2 farms. So
just gonna
2.
put 2 out.
Yeah.
Completely normal human sounds over there.
That's what it sounds like over here.
Oh, interesting.
Rat
happened? I
steward.
missed it.
Steward
Put
rat.
2 in here.
Think the horses are going for that fort?
Let's find out.
All right, you've green controls 3 forts, so you can either draw a green card or place 2 green banners. Go.
I'm gonna place 2 green banners in. Well, actually, I should look at all my cards because I have so many cards I need to play right now.
Oh yeah, this is it for you.
This is it for me. So I think I'm going to put 2 green banners here,
Okay.
Okay.
and then I'm gonna play like the rest of my hand. So just give me a second.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Let's see what's the best way to make this happen. I mean, 1 is obvious. I know what I'm doing with that.
Even a fool's errand would know.
Yeah. I think. How many different ones? Ooh, that's pretty good. So, interesting. The two red banner things together. Your attack may target anything. You need to be making an attack to make that worth anything.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That's
So
sad.
blank for you.
That's fine. We'll make something else happen. I'm going to send out mercenaries,
Okay.
killing any 3 people anywhere. So I'm going to go
Wait,
ahead.
it's in any one space, right?
Yep.
Okay.
3 banners anywhere.
For 1 space.
1 space. Yeah. 1 region, rather. Not anywhere. Is a better way to say it. And I'm just going to wipe those.
Not cool.
Right.
Then I'm going to... Interesting. That's a thing. That's a thing. Could do this one. Man, there's so many things that like specifically require you to be currently making an attack.
Maybe you should make
And
an
don't
attack.
forget, if you tie with one of these guys,
you can't make an attack.
cards are gonna be the tiebreaker.
No,
So
I
you
know.
wanna-
I've been just kind of like looking at.
He's not gonna tie. I'm gonna win.
No.
Outright. Like I'm feeling like at least like a 5-point buffer. Yeah.
That's pretty confident. All right, I think I need to do. Oh man, the suits are one of the two the horse and the lion suits are so similar in color that I keep on thinking I have one of them that I don't.
Wow. I feel bad for you with all your cards.
I know, right?
Sounds challenging.
Rough.
It is. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Your genuine, not sarcastic support.
Okay.
You're done.
Okay.
It's your time to shine.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to kill 3 somewhere.
Interesting.
I'm going to kill 3 more here.
What the hell? I worked hard for those.
It's almost like I'm showing my hand a little bit, Brandon.
Oh yeah, and those also.
Get shuffled. Yep. And that's it for you. You're done.
I
Oh
mean,
no,
I
you
have
got more cards.
4 more
Oh my
cards.
God.
But let me just look at them. I don't think... Oh no, I should do this. I'm going to do this. What is one army?
Army is all of the banners in one spot.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Good to know.
Good job.
I'm going to move some armies.
You're gonna. So wait, what does that card do? I haven't seen that card.
So move one army of the active empire to any other region it controls. So I'm going to keep these guys away from my horsies.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to
Wow.
push them here next to the lions.
I'll just starve to death.
Yeah, they're gonna starve.
Oh, I guess, yeah, that's true.
fine.
But that's
Yeah.
fine.
That's still good for you.
Are you
Okay.
done?
I'm done.
Hey!
Whoa!
Candice.
Okay. So there are a lot of people here that I could attack with.
All right, my game's over. This
Yeah,
is
you
great.
can go get another
Oh, you're done.
beer.
Yeah, I'm done. This was fun, guys.
Yeah.
Good game.
Good game. You're free to leave.
Okay. Fine.
Bye.
Thanks for having me. I'm a scared boy.
Okay.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
An attack report green's out, so I'll just attack. Guess I'll attack the lions.
I did set you up.
And so 4 are gonna die, but
Move one
But-
extra in.
I'll put 2 extra in.
So 4 and 4.
4
get
and
eaten.
4 get eaten. Done.
Question.
Answer.
Never mind.
Stand by my answer.
Brandon, you're up.
So I'm gonna shuffle in here.
Kind of really fucked me.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
He's not sorry.
Not at all.
Just don't fuck me back. That would be rude.
Trying to figure out if I can.
I think I've mitigated most ways that green can fuck me, so I'm okay with it.
Trying to come up with something here.
So I have to say, like, looking at the board right now, it seems pretty much like starting locations. Like, that's pretty absurd
Yes.
to me.
Yeah.
I mean,
But we got back to like
We're pretty
it's
much
not
at the
over though
wash.
because there's still like
a lot
There's a
that's
lot of
gonna
movement.
happen,
Yeah.
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 but right now it does
But
seem
like
that
for
way.
me,
yes.
I'm like, okay, so we started where we
Yes,
where we
yeah.
ended where we started.
Well, yeah, it does definitely seem like there's a strong home team advantage
Mm.
for your starting areas, right? So like you tend to contract back to that if you get beaten up pretty bad.
Yeah. Because even Red, who I kind of wanted to get beaten up, is like, it's still ending with one city.
Yeah.
At least
For
right
now.
now.
It's just ultimately all I can do here is attack with green, and it doesn't have
Not
any
gonna
adjacent
really do
cities.
anything.
Yeah, so I'm just going to swap to
That's
the
the
card
correct.
draw to the steward and take a green card.
Mhm.
That is objectively the right
And then we
choice.
check supply. Supply is fine.
Want to check your card to see if you want to play it right now?
I guess I should. I'm also going next.
Oh,
So I was
so
not
you got time.
stressing about
You
it,
got
but
time.
yeah.
But just in case it has active empire interests. Because you are green focused. And lion.
Oh, that's true. If
Malfo.
it's active
Yeah.
empire. Well, you can decide at this point.
Yeah, and I'm a little worried about him effing me by lioning because his lions doesn't want a lot of territory control. Which makes me a little scared boy.
Correct. Okay, well, all I can do at the Sheriff of the Lions is draw a card, unless I want to add
Which you don't.
some banners, which I don't. So let's see what this does for me. Not much.
So this is your last chance to play cards. So
Yeah,
you're gonna play cards.
Yeah, so I think these are just going to be my hand-sized tiebreaker.
Great.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
It's you and me. It's literally just you and me, Candice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys decide the game.
You have all the
It's a
remaining
duel.
turns. Oh no.
Yeah. We have
I
all
think
the
that's
power.
maybe a thing that I
Underestimated.
was like the end game here. Like start thinking about getting into these
Mhm.
factions,
All I
even
can
if you
do-
don't want to.
Yeah.
All I can
benefit
do
them.
is place 2.
Yeah.
You can't take the action even if it'll have no effect.
I'm gonna put 2 right here.
Cool. I love
Okay.
that. Me.
So you can place
think so.
2 per fort,
So
which is
4.
don't they only have 1 fort? Oh, that I missed that one. Yeah. Okay.
Solid. Unless you can somehow get another fort before this action.
Um.
Try.
Green's probably not something.
Christian, it's your turn.
Oh.
He's thinking, right?
This is my thinking face.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
and I'm
tell.
gonna take 2 turns, so
Yeah.
it's a little
At
gnarly.
least.
At least.
It goes
Um,
2 Christian turns, 2 Candace turns, Christian Candace.
I love
It's our
that.
show.
That seems great.
CNC
Okay, I
show.
placed 4 into the same place Candace just did,
I like it.
and then I'm gonna attack from there into here,
Ooh, interesting.
losing 2.
I'm okay with it.
1 from the fort, and then 1 from battling you.
There's no
There's
4.
not a
There's
fort
no
there.
fort. Oh,
No.
just losing 1.
Yeah.
Right. Blue goes away.
Hi, Blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not playing any actions, so we're up to Candace.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we're booking.
Okay, alright. Alright, so
Quick, I
Brown
like it.
farms 2, right?
Mhm.
3.
3.
3 farms.
farms.
3 horses come out. 3 horsey cubes.
3 horsey cube.
And
Cube.
this is interesting.
That isn't it. There's a very interesting thing between the lions and the horses.
So-
I'm gonna look at my cards for a second.
There's a clear
Canvas.
sweeping.
Yes, Christian.
Assuming you don't hate horses, which I don't think you do. If you can leave me with 3 cubes anywhere in horse territory, it would be good for both of us.
I don't.
3 horse cubes?
Yeah, 3 horse cubes.
I don't think this is.
I'm gonna hurt Brandon, who we
What?
both dislike.
What? I think Brandon's fine.
So I'm just saying, if you can give me 3 cubes
Wait,
somewhere, I'll use them.
wait. Can we back up to the statement of who we both dislike?
We're both on that page. I don't even need to explain that.
What do you mean both?
Why am I?
3 of us.
You've done some horrible stuff who everyone dislikes.
Why am I disliked by the whole table?
What if you just rampaged your bears through several
Yeah.
territories?
My bears.
I mean, you were
They're-
the one whispering in the
Alright,
bear's
I'll go
ear.
They're
Here?
our bears, Kyle.
I'll go here.
You're right. They were our bears.
Okay.
I'll go
I clearly had their best
Here?
interests at heart.
and I'll go here.
So you're not going to give me 3. Okay.
That's 3. Or you
Oh,
want it to
and
be in one
In
place?
one place. If you can do it, you don't have to. It'll just be better for horses, who I think you like.
I don't know if I trust his better for horses.
It's definitely better for horses. Look me in the eye.
I don't know.
Is it better for
It is
horses?
better for horses. I promise you.
Because I kind of like horses.
I like horses too.
My cards are on the table. I really like horses.
It's up to you. I'm just
I
saying.
want horses.
How do you
Kyle is
feel
like
about this, Kyle?
Number 1 horsey fan.
I'm like
How do you
dresses
feel
up
about
as
this?
horses. I don't trust him. I'll be honest with you.
Don't listen to him. Look at me. Look me in the eye.
I don't trust
I'm
him.
very reliable.
I'm going to have to keep
Okay.
this as is.
Okay.
For better or for worse.
So you are now the steward.
Okay.
So you're either
Yeah.
drawing a card for
A
one
card.
one card for the 2 horsey forts, or you're placing 2 more horse banners.
Which could give you your 3 in a different way.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like his alliances with... Like, I would trust him if he wasn't so clearly pro-lion.
It is hard.
It's hard to trust him with that. These are the conflicting.
Yeah.
That's why.
Please
I'm
take-
going to get the last card.
Please take some of those
Okay.
lion cities away. This is what I need.
I'm okay with the Lion City.
Are you playing any cards?
I'm very pro-horse, but I'm, like, not anti-lion.
I'm anti-lion.
I'm going to hold off. for
That's
now
that
and
much
see
is
what
very
you wanna do.
clear. I don't know.
Describe this how I'm gonna do. Well, change things a little bit. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use my 2 reds to target an empty enemy region. I'm gonna attack from here to here.
Whoa!
I love that.
Do you not have any
No.
sympathy for the
No.
poor Eagles who now
Nothing at
have
all.
no cities?
Put that back. No, I use their own cards to attack them too. Very rude. I'm done.
That's
Candice.
great. That was great. That was beautiful.
Okay.
Sorry I could not help more.
That's fine.
Okay, so I do have some cards that I
It
can
seemed
play.
like you had all you needed there.
Yeah,
I have to say.
it worked out fine.
I don't think you needed 3.
I have some cards that I can play. So,
You could've gone.
Horrible.
That is mean.
Teleport
That
into
is
their peninsula.
mean. That
Like
is
that's obviously their capital city.
Yeah, that is.
okay,
No.
hold on, because there are a couple different ways I can play this.
Choking.
So
Just
red is
thinking
down to
about how
0.
mean that is. I'm okay with it.
Okay, let's just play all my cards here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you have no reason to have cards because if you tie break, you're gonna win.
Yeah, so let's do...
She has perfect info.
Yeah. I assume you're attack.
Final turn of the game too. This is big.
Yeah.
You can just march on the Lion Capital.
I think...
That seems easy.
Yeah.
So, are we thinking... You got horses number 1, nobody else has... What do we think this is? Bears? That's
100%
bears
blue.
for
That's
him.
100%
Yeah.
blue. Yeah.
What are you, though? Are you
Lions.
lions? Or is he could be
I think
lions,
yeah, I think it's
horses?
these
Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is...
two. And she's just an enigma. I love it. I like it. I'm obsessed with Candice's game right now.
All right, so let's do this.
It's gonna go so well or so poorly. And I feel like she hasn't been putting big enough moves that I think it's going very well for her. That's what it feels like.
I'm just
God.
letting you guys do all the
I
work.
know, it's just puppeting, and I love it.
Okay.
I feel like that's the way you
That's
play
what the
this
game's
game.
about, yeah.
We're puppeteering the factions and Candace is
Candace is
puppeteering us.
It's like there's a bunch of puppet hands, and then above them there's more hands puppeting the puppet hands.
Like the serpent's actually like has influence in the
Okay,
cult
okay.
and the spider.
Yeah, it's puppets all the way down.
Okay. All right.
it.
So here's what I'm just gonna do. This is not as exciting as we'd all hope, but I'm doubling up this to rearrange any empire's banners within its controlled regions.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So I can't leave something abandoned, but what I can do is like move this over here,
And,
Nice.
like open
and
up the
then
Yeah.
so these become discards over here. Thank you. And then I play this card, which lets me move one army of the active empire to any region it controls. And I move this guy here.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then I take an attack action.
Yep. And you take it.
Take the
And
lion.
I do this.
Yep.
Nice.
And then
And
I
that's
get
the game.
one more horse. Yeah. There
That
we go.
is. Let me get to a final view of the board. That is.
So, time
that
for
is
everybody to do
the
our
state of the
flip
world.
flops, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
how do we how do we do
All right,
this?
how do we
So-
feel
Yeah.
before we reveal?
I think a lot of us have. I think the 3 of us. I'm just gonna make some claims. 3 of us have horses on top. Candace has horses. I have horses. I know.
I got horses on
Candace
top.
revealed her horses. All
I have
right.
horses on top.
Brandon, do you have
Horses
bears on top?
I have horses on top.
Oh! So all of us are horses on top, which means basically that it's blank.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
let's just kick him out.
All 4 of us. Yeah. We might
Yeah.
as
This
well.
Might as well
wash. This
just-
is all
yeah.
washes.
It's a wash.
Just for
Wow.
just
That's
for
amazing.
That's
just for fun's sake, that is 24 points for all of us.
Yes.
It just doesn't matter
This doesn't
because it's
matter.
24 points for all of us.
So
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna say Candace, I think you're elephant second, and I think Brandon. We know Brandon is.
I am elephant second. Yep.
I don't know what you are. I can't tell what your second is.
What do you think, though?
I think you're lion second.
I think you're elephant second.
I think you're right, Candace.
Oh.
I think we are lying just like we thought.
All right.
So
No,
I'm lion
I don't like
second,
it.
where doesn't matter.
Okay, so
Oh no.
Okay,
I think you're gonna win in a tie
so-
break if that's the case.
So elephants second. I guess this is how we're scoring this now. Is going from left to right on the
Yeah.
track, which seems like the most the most hard
So
hard to
elephants-
do the math. But so everyone who has elephants second scores 6 points for them, and your lions second. Lions only have 1 city, so you've scored 3.
No,
points.
lions
No,
have
they have
way more
3
than one.
cities.
3 cities.
Oh shoot! Oh wow, they did
Yep.
better than the elephants.
9.
After all that.
Yes.
That's negative points for him. That's why he's mad.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is
so
why
you
I'm
get
mad.
So then, our third position, we still have 3 mysteries.
Yeah.
My elephants are revealed. I mean, I assume it's lions. It's got to be lions.
It's
right?
lions.
It's gotta be
Yeah,
lions.
it's got to be lions.
It's
gotta be
bears
lions.
here.
Bears for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense for you.
Yep.
So everyone's keeping track of your own scores, I assume. So.
Sure.
I'll figure it
I
out
think
at
we'll
the
figure it
end.
out.
Yeah, figure it out at the end.
Yeah.
So we now have our 4th position. What do we got? Who's
Well, obviously I'm bears.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
it's the
Eagles,
only unrevealed
obviously.
one. So am I.
And it's
Yep.
bears.
I'm also Eagles.
Yeah.
Candice
Oh,
is.
we are
Then
not
bears
perfectly
last.
aligned.
Yeah,
Eagles.
I was
Yep.
Eagles for 0.
Oh, okay. So your bears are your -1 then. You're the only one with an
I mean,
So
that's
I'm
a
gonna
good
have a
answer.
-1.
Yeah.
I had the Bears -1 as well. So
I have
both
a
pretty hard against them.
-0.
That was good.
That was
All
good.
right. Well, so
All
I
right, so
got.
we need
Now we got our scores.
So we're throwing out the 24 points for the
Yes.
horse.
So
Nice.
we're forgetting about the
So-
horse and then score everything
score
else.
the
Yeah, so
Yes.
so I have 6 points for elephants, 2 points for bears is 8, and -3 for lions. I have a whopping 5 points.
Okay,
How'd you
I
do,
have
Candice?
6 points for elephants,
Mhm.
and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 8
that's-
points.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
sorry, just 3.
Yep,
3 for the
3
lions.
for
yeah.
yellow, 6. So what was that? 6 and 6,
Yeah,
12.
12.
And then -1, 11.
11. All right.
So I got 9 for the Lions.
Oh.
And then 4 for the elephants is
Uh-huh.
13. And then -1 for the one bear. So 12.
12.
And you know I have 12 as well from 6 and 6 and zeros, and I have
Tiebreaker.
More
3
cards in hand?
cards
Yeah.
left.
You took it on the tiebreaker.
Nice.
Very nice.
Oh my god, that was so
So I
close.
just needed these
Yeah.
swapped.
Yeah, and you would
And
have
I would
it.
have been okay.
and
That's why I was like,
It's
if we
not
are
crazy.
tied, you win.
Yeah.
Like, there's no doubt.
And when you add the 20
At least between us.
when you add the 24s back to our
Our scores
scores,
are
it
much
feels
more
it
impressive.
feels
They
much
look
closer.
more like a game. Yeah.
Very nice.
Cool.
I like this a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so
I am blown away that every single person had horses at the top.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
did not feel that
So the
way.
the only swap I did was I started here and I was playing very much based on my starting tokens, but as we discovered over the course of the game, I think that actually each of the factions does very different things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was focusing just on lions and bears because lions and horses because they were at my top, and that meant that I had no cards because they are very anti-card. Both
Yeah.
of those factions.
That's
are
why.
hard to get
That's how
cards.
you won it,
Yeah.
or that's how you
Yeah.
got there.
Swap,
Because
yeah.
if you were swapped the other way.
Exactly.
I was hoping to make
Interesting.
a swap of my Eagles and
Dang.
Bears and just give up on the Bears and have the Eagles score a few points, but the Eagles were just struggling to where
Well, everyone
when it
had
came to
them.
the last chance to swap, I decided not to swap and just try to
It
make
was
a Bear play.
like
So
that
where was
was-
everyone's
that was
Eagles
the-
at the start?
Mine were in the top spot.
But then you flipped down to negative.
and then
last.
immediately had
And then
it. I was
everybody-
like,
so
it was
yeah.
clear to me that
So-
everyone hated the Eagles.
Four of us
and
had
I was
the
like,
Eagles
yep,
at-
that's fine.
3 of us had the Eagles at X0
Zero.
from
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah.
So literally nobody cared about Eagles except you, and you were like, well, fuck it. Screw it.
I was
Yeah.
like,
No
well,
wonder.
everyone clearly does not like the Eagles, but people seem okay on horses, so I'm like, I think I'm going to make the big,
Which was a good
bold
tactical
move.
decision.
yeah.
It's like it's got that Pax Pamir thing where it's like even though you might know, hey, we're trying to get the horses, I still want to beat you, so I'm gonna try to get more
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah,
or
and like maybe
get your cylinders out of
maybe
like
we both
Yeah.
have horses in our
It's gotta-
top spot, so you're like, Kyle is going to defend the horse brigade,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
I did at
So-
the end, where I was
Right.
like, I'm going
Yeah.
to
So
protect that
the
city.
only reason
Right.
I got even close is because at the end I was like, okay, I think a lot of people love horses. I'm not going to worry about that.
Yeah.
Everybody
that
else
was
is on
that
the
was
same
smart.
page.
See, I thought you were
Yeah.
not
That
pro
was-
horse.
that
like
was-
that move was actually like a brilliant move where you invaded the horse.
I was trying to
Yeah.
scare you
Where
away
you
from
did,
thinking.
you
Yes,
definitely did.
that worked.
And same
Yeah.
with putting them here, where I was like, no one's actually going to do anything with that. I just
Right.
want them to think that I want them to
Yes,
do something.
Yeah,
yes,
that
it's
was
all-
great.
it's all
well,
the
very
mind
well
games.
done. Yeah, no, it was.
Oh.
That
And I
was
wonder
fantastic.
how long
Thank
did
you,
it
Candice.
take us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great.
We've been streaming for a hair under 3 hours, so that was including
Okay.
teaching.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
and streaming
So
adds
it's
a little
about
extra time.
2
So
hours.
I did about 2
I think
hours.
about
Yeah.
2 hours.
for
For a first
And you
play.
can get it
Yeah.
down. You can
Yeah,
get it
once-
down. But
once
we
you
were
play
thinking.
it,
We
yeah.
were thinking a
Well,
lot.
especially in the late game, figuring out, oh shit, I've not been thinking enough about the factions that I don't control or what I want to do with
Yeah,
that. Like,
yeah.
the ones
yeah.
I was so focused on horse lion, and then in the end I was like, oh wait, I want more cards. And they don't do shit for cards. What do I
Yeah.
do about this?
No, I think it's interesting that like, I mean, the fact that the Lions started with so much city control,
Right.
like that alone, like they had no defense against the city. If we could have invaded from far away or what, like I had
Yeah.
cards
Yeah.
that were like during an attack you can just teleport. Like I had so many of those. I'm like, geez, I can't attack this turn. I can't do this. Or more importantly, like my lines were my second, so I was like the only things I could attack from was like blue and red, and I was like, I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that. That's not. Yeah,
really interesting. Really interesting games with claiming the actions and the way you you can't like the one you claim at the beginning might just be an action you take every time for the whole game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I did not anticipate.
I think
I was arbitrarily selecting.
No, I wasn't here at the very beginning because I didn't have any chance to learn about it at the beginning.
Yeah, I think
somebody might have swapped.
I think most of us swapped at least once too.
Yeah.
Every chance we swapped because in the early game you might as well. Which is
like to have that option.
Right.
No, and then by the end, you're like, oh my god, I need those swords. How do I get the attacks? I don't have enough attacks. There's no way I can make these attacks work.
I think that 3-player count might be really interesting in the late game.
I'll try it.
To see it.
How does it scale to 3 players? Do you just have empty spaces, or
because it's the same rules. When you do 2 players, you put 3 out.
Okay, and it's if you play 2 players, you put out more.
Yeah.
So they'll fill.
But you're still only pull back one.
So with 3, I think it would feel a little bit less like you're jostling for that last perfect play.
Could be interesting though.
Yeah. No, I could. Which I felt so many cards. Like there was 4 or 5 cards in my hand that allowed me to take a active,
agent.
Agent, and swap it into a place that there were none, which was just not a valid play.
Have you ever played The King is Dead?
I haven't.
No.
Okay, that's another kind of area majority game where everybody's getting to manipulate what's on the board, but it scores out kind of in a paxy way. But that game's great with 3 players.
Yes.
At 4 players, they actually put it as teams.
Oh, interesting.
But yeah, so this could be really solid at 3.
Yeah, I can see it.
Interesting.
And as a person who I claimed, I only own one war game in my collection, and it's Battle for Rokugan, which is
I have that
which
too.
is a L5R.
We talked about that.
We talked about
which is a really great. I just love the little hidden token.
Yeah,
I think that's
like
just
Forbidden
such
Stars and Game of Thrones.
It's so tasty because you can be like bluffing out an attack and someone like fortifies their defenses and you flip it over and they're like,
there you go. Oh well.
that was what we talked about.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had it though.
I do have it. It's still in shrink wrap. I bought it after playing it and then just have never gotten it to the table for whatever reason.
I just
I've
got
only gotten it
to
to
it
the table
recently.
one or twice, like once when I first got it, and then one other time after that, and I've had it for about 4 or 5 years.
Sounds like we need to play it, even if it's not on stream.
Yeah,
Like,
I think it's a great.
I've been dying to try it. I
great
just
war
got a
game.
copy.
I remember
of it.
when it came out, I got intrigued by it because I love the hidden token.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Have you played Forbidden Stars?
Yeah.
Same thing.
It is the way that scales. It seems like it's best with 3 or 5. Because like the continent shrinks if you're at 3 players, and then it's good because it's tight. Yeah. So 4 or 2, it would just feel.
I mean, I played
roomy,
it 3 before, and it was really fun.
Yeah.
I think I played it 4 or 5 before at Arkham Knights, which I think where we played.
I think
we
played together there.
Oh, cool.
And I'm very positive on this game though because it has that same feeling. I mean, like it doesn't have the same hidden tokens, but it's not direct conflict in the fact that like we saw at the beginning where like my most prideful faction just started getting walloped, and I was like,
fuck 'em.
and I was like, yeah, fuck those guys. Never cared about them.
Eagles,
like that
what are
feels
eagles?
that like this whole like little sneaky like underworld.
You're an
like,
unreliable bad person.
it's so great.
Really good.
It really feels so good because I'm like, we're not attacking each other. We're just like watching this war unfold and just.
Being like, wow, that's
whispering,
sexy.
you should do that.
Of course, I was
you
always
should definitely go
aligned
attack
with
the elephants.
Fuck those elephants, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, as we wrap up Sunday Scaries, well, first of all, I know Candice needs to leave soon.
Yeah.
If either or both of you want to stick around and play a game, I'm down to keep this.
I got to
going.
bounce as well.
Fair enough.
But
I live here
Kind
basically.
of practically lives here. Yeah. Maybe we'll start that Welcome to campaign or Welcome to the Moon campaign.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. We played a practice round, which was deemed after I walloped Brandon. And
Brandon was like, retroactively, I was not counting that one.
Well, it's because we realized, like, oh, wait, we were supposed to make all these campaign decisions and read all the story before we started, and we just dove in. So
which like wouldn't have affected the game, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It would have affected
You're
the
not
game.
mad about
It's
it.
fine.
It's fine.
So, So in a second, and I need a second to think about this too because I have a very mundane week coming. But we always wrap up Sunday Scaries by talking talking about something that we're looking forward to this week or something that is staving off the Sunday Scaries. Yeah. While we think about that for a second, Candice, I know you're super active in board gaming and content. Like, where can people find you or follow you?
At Candydrum, CANDIDRUM on Twitter, or Candydrum on BGG.
Or
Candydrum everywhere.
Everywhere.
You do the Cardboard Creations video series, which is typically on the front page of Board Game Geek, so you've probably seen it.
Search Cardboard Creations on YouTube.
That's you.
You'll scroll down, maybe it'll be
There's
there.
my face.
Or Cardboard Creations BGG. I'll definitely pop up there.
That's great.
But yeah, check it out. And I do know what I'm looking forward to this week. If you want me to start that.
Please.
Okay. Going to see Leprous and the Ocean. Leprous is like a Norwegian prog rock band.
Oh.
And they have like one of the most badass drummers that I've seen in a while, and I'm just gonna go there and drool at everything he's doing.
Awesome.
And the singer kind of has this like really operatic voice.
Ooh.
They're really good. They're really good.
Yeah.
It's at the El Rey for people in LA. On Wednesday.
Nice.
And Megan and Sam are going.
Yeah.
Cassie and Jake are going. Like,
Oh,
a whole
awesome.
bunch of
Board
crew.
game
It's a
people
crew.
going.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Should be cool.
Sam's a drummer too, so
Oh, I
that's
didn't
why
know
we
that.
both
Okay, yeah,
kind
that's
of
great.
geek
No,
out.
'cause he also plays guitar, right?
Maybe.
I thought so.
Yeah,
Either
probably
I'm
a little bit, but he
either I'm
definitely
confused
plays
or I
drums.
knew about guitar and not the drums. Huh.
Yeah.
He comes from a musical family, so. But drums, I believe, is his primary.
His life partner.
Well, as an opera singer, I'm very interested.
Wednesday night, the El Rey.
All right. Christian, first of all, I don't know if you have anything you want to plug, but feel free.
I don't have anything to plug. I'm always I'm a Deep Omega everywhere on Twitter, on Board Game Geek, on everything. I've had it since I was 12. That's my screen name.
Wow.
From the first video game I made when I was 12 years old. It was terrible.
I've had the same
And then-
email address and
And then you're
overall
committed
stuff
for the
and
rest
stuff.
of your life if you don't know.
Who knew it? Yeah.
In terms of, I don't know. For things I'm looking forward to this week, I'm trying to package up the board game that I'm designing into something that I can bring to the table in real life and not just play on Tabletop Simulator. So hopefully this week I wrap up the rules, I wrap up the scenarios, I get it to the point where it's in like a pretty good spot, and then I can stop thinking about it for a little while. Which
Cool.
I'm excited. Yeah.
It's a fun game. I played it.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, giant robots. You'll probably, I don't know, maybe at some point it'll get around onto the stream. You know.
Yeah. No.
It's called Mech Team Go. It's a cooperative giant robot deck builder.
Anytime you've got a prototype that you want to bring by,
I'll probably have the prototype in about 2 weeks, so maybe I'll bring it by and we can try it here.
Gladly,
I would love that.
Well, if you wanted to see the light of day via stream, we'll play it on stream. If not, I'll just play it with
Listen,
you anyway. 'Cause it's fun.
the rule of thumb for me is let everybody see it as much as possible because you want to know if it's bad early. What I don't want is to spend a lot of time on something and then find
Put it out there and then.
very long later. Everyone's like, man, that always sucked.
How about you, Kyle?
As for my part, I don't know. I'm still acclimating to LA, so I guess one of the fun things I just did was I saw a show last night, which I was really happy to do more in the theater community here, as I'm a big theater person from where I came from. As for this coming week, I'm hoping to move into my place on Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's still unconfirmed from my landlord because she's like gonna gift me the last week of the month if she can
cool.
get the place in shape in that time.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I basically said I'm interested, but it would also have to pay one less month of rental on my moving truck, which would be great.
Oh yeah.
This turns out LA is not cheap, and
What?
money is I know
Huh.
really really hot take here.
Yeah.
I know.
Did you know LA is not a cheap city to live in?
But yeah, so hopefully living in a new place on Saturday, and then I'll get my stream set back up because right now I haven't done any streaming since moving.
Right.
And by my stream I mean this stream.
Yeah.
But under my pilot.
Because you hacked my Twitch account, yeah.
That is
sure.
accurate. That is exactly what happened.
Optimal Play Junior.
Yeah. And Sean from the Mythos Busters stated his interest in starting back our campaign. We were playing through the Dream Eaters, and then Ian and myself were playing through the Forgotten Age, all Arkham Horror content, which a lot of our followers do
cool.
enjoy.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just got into Arkham
Oh, it's so good.
recently. I know.
It's so good.
I'm obsessed.
I know. We need to play together.
I
'Cause
know,
I'm really happy
yeah.
that you've gotten into
We
it.
can get a campaign
I
started.
got
I'm
binders
ready.
and
It's
all.
always fine, yeah.
I always have time for it.
Yeah, pretty much.
And what about you, Brandon? What's
I don't know. I have a really boring week ahead. Okay.
just lie?
Yeah, I mean,
Make
so
something up.
so Kyle has for far too long lived like 30 plus minutes from me. So I'm excited about him moving 5 minutes from me.
Aw,
yeah.
So that's a big one. Yeah. After
That's a good answer.
15.
I'm kidding because he moved to be 30 minutes away from me from living on the
3,000
on
miles.
the East Coast. Yeah, just like 2 weeks ago.
It's still too far.
Yeah. Way too far. West LA. Ugh.
Yeah.
Awful. Just kidding. It's really great there. I'm
well,
gonna
shoot.
miss it.
I was joking about that, and then I had something, and then I lost it.
What about
was
your
it?
husband currently looking at houses?
Nah, there's nothing to report
Okay.
there.
Alright, whatever.
No,
I tried.
I'm getting increasingly demoralized by the house hunt, but that's fine. I am looking forward to and this there'll probably be extra streaming too. Long weekend next weekend.
That's true.
Yeah, I have
What?
Cesar Chavez Day off.
Yeah.
It is a niche, mostly Californian holiday, I think.
My wife
I
has the
do
same thing.
not.
She works for the county,
I
so
work for an
it
East
says
Coast
on Chavez
company.
Day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She just it's one of the only holidays she has where the kids are in school and she's off, so she can do whatever she
So
wants.
no
Nice.
Sunday Scaries next week
Well,
for you.
Well, I think we'll still stream, but I won't be scared.
It'll be
Sunday
the Monday
happies.
scaries for him.
Yeah, then we'll probably do a Monday scary stream. Yeah, well, maybe I'll see if Lisa wants.
Yeah, please reach out to her. She
Oh,
would love it.
we're
Yeah.
celebrating her birthday next weekend.
That's
by the way,
true.
so-
Are you coming out?
Planning on it, yeah.
Everyone on the stream should come to my wife's birthday party. Whether
Yeah,
if you're in Los Angeles, we'll just be at a bar. It's not that big. This is her first birthday since the pandemic started where we can do something.
Yeah.
It's her first vaccinated birthday. is what
Right.
she's putting it, so.
My birthday's in
Where are you
February,
going?
so it was right before
Right.
everything shut down. So I always, now my birthday, I associate it with being the anniversary of not seeing my friends.
Yep.
We're going to be
Yep.
at 4100 Bar in Silver Lake, so next Saturday. Just telling everybody, all of the listeners.
Well, I think this was a good game. It's probably will go up on YouTube. So
Hey, great,
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
That's
So-
well, you know what? If people show up at the bar and come up to my wife and happy birthday, she would probably like that. As long as they don't then bother her about the board game that she didn't play.
Yeah. It's like Kyle shouldn't have won that game. What the hell happened, guys?
I mean, they're right.
Yeah, I mean, 100%.
Not wrong at all.
Morally, strategically,
Yeah.
in several senses, Kyle should not have won that game.
Yeah, no. He's far not good looking enough to have won any game.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thank you so much. This was great.
Yeah.
Candice,
really
thank you for
fun.
bringing and teaching and
yeah.
letting Kyle win the game.
I've
Yeah,
been
it was
wanting
really-
to play
it was
this
really
again,
generous
so
of you
yeah.
to allow
It was
that.
I mean, I've just met Kyle today, so I was not gonna just
Yeah,
stomp him.
yeah.
You know, I couldn't.
Which
That's
you could
why
have
I
done
didn't.
very
I could have
easily.
swapped these
That's
and
true.
just crushed
Easily.
it,
Yeah.
but you know,
I appreciate
welcome
it.
to LA.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And now we're best friends. So
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Now
Now,
she can
next time
decide.
you
And
stop me.
our loyalties did align.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
true most part.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you, whether you're watching this live or in the archive. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it, and we'll catch you soon. And I think for the we do have some. The viewers have kind of come and gone this afternoon. We have a few. I think we'll be right back playing something else. Me
sounds
and
plausible.
Kyle at least. Yeah. So, good. Oh, as I'm trying to hit the right buttons.
There we
Bye, bye, Christian.
Yeah.
Kyle, and
Yeah,
bye, Candice.
Bye. Thanks
Bye,
for having
stream.
me.
Thanks,
Thanks.
stream.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.